your birthday today. Sean! It's your birthday today. Sean! Rock and roll and celebrate. Celebrate, we will. Lose control and you cut the cake. Cut that the cake. Night is yours. Destiny awaits. Oh, wait with so me. Share toast with your closest mates. It's your birthday today. Sean! It's your birthday today. Sean! Grab your goodie bags. Open your gifts. Blow out your candles. Sean!
Alright, there we go. Well, that should be good. Hold on a second. Maybe I'm a tad loud. Ashidaru, welcome to the chat, man. How are you doing tonight? So as I was saying... Man, I never get tired of that video. And yes, those guys, they've made an epic birthday video. They're great for... They've made it for every single first name in the English language at this point. Just look for Epic Birthday Blank on YouTube, and you will probably find one for you too. So, Blue and Ashidaru, welcome to the chat. Thanks for coming here early, guys. Now, the question, I've not told anybody what we're actually going to be playing today. And today is going to be something a little different. It's not just one game, it's several. Several games that I enjoy quite a lot. I mean a lot. Which ones? Well, let me update this in the stream information. This is something I've always wanted to do on a stream, and yet I've never actually gotten a chance to try. And hopefully it shows up in OBS, alright. I have to open freaking Task Manager in order to navigate my mouse away from this thing to double check this. Yes, it is. We're good. Now I need to actually turn the volume up so you guys could hear what's going on. Alright, done and done. Welcome to Fallout New Vegas, everybody. Well, not the Fallout New Vegas you might be used to. Or is it Tale of Two Wastelands? It is not Tale of Two Wastelands. I like this one so much that I just play it. I want to hop straight into this one. I just like taking this experience as it is. Well, for the most part, I make one or two very slight changes. Exceedingly slight. You'll know them when you see them. They're mostly aesthetic. Yes, I want to start a new game. Of course I do. I know the intro to games like this like the back of my hand. I study these games religiously. I love Bethesda RPGs to death. One of my hobbies and just to pass an hour by is to try and min-max the first hour of these games. Like, try and get as far as I can within 60 minutes. Or however long I have, with just a brand new layout and setup. see how much I can get done, who I can talk to, what I can do, what's the best path, what abilities are going to help me out the most, so on and so forth. And New Vegas is probably one of my favorites. Just because of how many things you can do. Just because of how satisfying that core beginning is. And whap. Bye-bye, Raider. Meanwhile, on some foreboding-looking hill somewhere, there's a trouble brewing. God, if only there was an army to take care of people like that. Speaking of needing an army.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and southeast to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves, forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
Got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
One of my favorite openings in any video game ever. Also, Walter Tara, welcome to the chat, man. How are you doing tonight? Hello to you too. Thanks for being here. God, I love that intro. I love the setup, the tone of this game. Just, yes, there is a whole lot of room here for you to be able to be whoever you want to be, play as whoever you want to play, but you had a history, you had a backstory, and a lot of what's driving you forward in this game is the mystery. The story of who you were before and what you accidentally got involved with. It's great stuff. Ah, hey, Doc. Glad you're keeping your head on straight this time and not defying the laws of all physics, having it spin around constantly. I'm a little sad they got rid of that name. Just gonna name my character what I always do, which is Alex, because it's gender neutral and pretty much anybody can use it. Depends on whatever I want to feel like right now. What time is it over here? 6:15. I'm actually impressed with myself. We started on time tonight. I'm getting better with that lately. I like it a lot. Sup, Ryza? Welcome to the chat, man. Everybody's piling in now. Well, Doc, I think you did an alright job, but I think I can spruce this up just a little bit. Now, I use some like I said, I use some very, very small mods, and most of them are aesthetic things. One of them is to just give myself more hairstyles. Hence the strange sound effect that happened right there. We go all the way up here. We'll find the one I usually roll with, and I'll especially be rolling with for this. Eye covering. There it is. Looks slightly better than the ones we started with. A bit more visually appealing. We're going to adjust the color ever so slightly. Let's see, brown, chocolate, and make it just a tad more red. Sort of match my own hair color. Hey, I've been living with it my whole life. I'm just comfortable with how this kind of character looks. Hope you had a fun birthday. I did. We went out to eat some pizza. I've mentioned this place before, Pizza Fire. It's out of the way, but it's worth it. They make great stuff. Pizza in 3 minutes. You thought a 30-minute guarantee was good. Yes, I want this to be my character. Can't hear the doctor talk. I think I can fix this. It'll make everything else louder too, but I'm gonna bump it up by a point or two. Maybe just 1, because 1 decibel on this scale, the way I have everything set up usually, is plenty loud. I know this is one of those story-based games, so you guys are gonna want to hear what's going on. Usually I play with a controller, so this is kind of odd. Getting used to things like using the caps lock to switch between walking and running. Have you noticed one of my mods by now? Some of you in the chat may recognize that character. If you do, props to you. So remember how I said I like to toy around and see what the best combinations of skills are? Well, like most people, I find very quickly that the dump stat in this game tends to be perception. It's an easy 3 points that you can spend in other things, such as one of my personal favorite stats, because it affects pretty much everything I'm going to do regarding how I play this game. Intelligence. Intelligence is really good to boost up. Put about 3 points in charisma, and just because it helps me with carry weight a little bit, we're going to put 1 more in strength. That'll make my life infinitely easier going forward. And if case anybody's wondering, I do have all of the DLC for this game. I just choose not to play with the item packs because they give me a lot of money early on, just a lot of extra carry weight for items I'm not using. Hey, Riddlerman! Welcome to the chat. How are you doing tonight? Thanks for coming. Thanks for all the warm birthday wishes, everybody. Everybody's been coming out of the woodwork. People I haven't talked to in a long, long time. I don't know what the camera... what's up with the camera in this game. My character is a little higher up than she should be.
All right. I'm gonna say a word.
There we go. If I angle it just right, I'll be able to see everything he's doing over here. Cat.
House.
Shelter.
Night.
Day. Sorry, I'm one of those. I'm a contradictory type. Night. Sleep. Let's be honest here.
Bandit.
Bad guy.
Light.
Dark. Well, bulb would have been my first thing to say. I've just played this game way too much. Light beam. Light, heavy. You know, I kind of like that, actually.
Mother.
Father. Caretaker, of course.
Okay, now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one, conflict just ain't in my nature.
Yeah, it's not. But when you push me, I'll go for it.
I ain't giving
It's just kind of out of necessity here. No. I am. Like, support is the only way I've gotten as far as I have in life so far. So, yeah, I strongly disagree with that one.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
You guys alright out there?
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Absolutely false. Any type of new setup, idea, stream layout, way I can make things better around here, I'm always willing to give at least a try. Someone in the chat should know about that already, though.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Lately, yes.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Well, kind of looks like a, I guess, chemical reaction in the sense that it's an explosion.
Okay. How about this one?
I love this answer, by the way. I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like.
Last one.
You know, I didn't really think about this one. It kind of looks like, if you see the faces here, like, here's one child, here's the other child, and they're kind of putting their hands up against one another like they're playing patty cake. And here's their back and their legs coming together. They're playing, but that's not an option. Head on a pillow, I see, but what would these two things be then? Yeah, I guess bearded man is the closest one. Also, sub Chiron, welcome to the chat. How are you doing tonight?
I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
The abilities I typically go for in this game. I usually go for science. It got that one right. Science, speech, and barter are some of my favorite skills in these games. But I also recognize the importance of having the guns skill. Like, that one's just absolutely unavoidable. You need to be proficient in some kind of weapon. And melee just isn't gonna do it for you for too long, I find. After a while, I just have to pull out a 9mm and start popping caps in somebody's ass, so let's go with that. What's up, Arbok? Welcome to the chat. Working on some artwork? Nice. It's always good to do something creative.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. You got a form.
Ah, the other most important thing. Our beginning perks.
Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
So, first and foremost, Wild Wasteland. One of them is always going to be devoted to these in any game I play, just because I love what this does. It makes the game world more interesting. This perk is so great because it adds things to the environment that shouldn't be there. Like, it makes exploration more fun. Like, why wouldn't you take that? That's the entire point of the game, is to go around finding cool stuff. As for the other one, I usually take one of two abilities, either skilled or trigger discipline. If we're going a more gun-oriented build this run through, I'd want trigger discipline just because of the extra accuracy. Makes VAT super useful, even from a distance. However, that extra 5 in every skill, even if we level up more slowly, because I'm the kind of player that does everything anyway, that's maybe not so bad. What do you guys think I should take here? Trigger discipline or skilled? Which one would help me out more? Like, this is just going to make me more useful all around in a lot of things. This is what's going to make me more useful in combat. Like, Either a little in several areas or a lot in one specific one. Skilled, skilled. That's what everybody's saying. Alright. I'll go with that one. We built this character together a little bit.
That about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Sure, Doc. Say, what's this wardrobe right here? That's not there in the normal game. Ooh, that's some nice looking armor. I think I'll take that with me. Yes. Yes, I think that's something worth having, perhaps. Interesting that he just has that lying around, though. You'd think he would have given armor that good to me as I was leaving here. Probably just wants to keep it to himself. Well, I knew better.
You don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip.
There's that chip again.
Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them places before the war. We all got one.
I love your guys' reactions to my choice in mods here. Don't worry, I don't have that particular one. I haven't updated the character models in this game, if you know what I mean. It's just the one set of armor.
I think she was about your size. She hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for.
I tend to be the kind guy in games like this. Just be nice, be generally pleasant to people around me. So it's worked out pretty well for me in life so far, so...
I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, if you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you.
I hope you have Irie?
Killed anymore?
I don't quite know what that is. What does your charter look like? I don't quite understand the question. Elaborate a little bit. I will understand in just a moment, I think. Hardcore mode. Fallout New Vegas allows you to play in a new hardcore mode that greatly increases the challenge of the game. In this mode, Stimpaks heal over time and cannot mend broken limbs, Radaway removes radiation over time, ammunition has weight, and dehydration is a constant concern. This mode is only recommended for advanced players. Would you like to activate hardcore mode? Fuck no! If you've never played this game, do not play it on hardcore mode. It is a nightmare. It is absolutely a pain in the ass. This is the kind of person I am. I just want to put this out here. If I look at all of these things on Doc Mitchell's shelf, like the foot locker, these first aid boxes with all of these extra stim packs and different drugs in them, like, there's no reason I shouldn't take these. From a gameplay standpoint, I could bring these out there and I'd be much more ready for the wasteland. But just because the game says it's okay, doesn't mean it is. I'm that kind of guy. Like, he needs these for other people. If I'm gonna take medical supplies, I want to use the ones that I just find out there in the world. I'm not gonna take without asking. I'm not gonna take what's not mine. Well, you know, unless the guy shoots at me first. No hardcore mode. No, 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 no. You want to see something like that, you're gonna have to go to somebody else's channel. Being a nice guy does tend to make people like you more. Exactly. You have more friends. It's a way to get ahead in the world. Now, I don't play with any of the item pack DLC. However, I do play with all of the ones that increase your level cap. Happy Trails Expedition, Honest Hearts is loaded. The only other thing I don't run with is the Gunrunner's Arsenal, because I think it gives you some extra items right at the beginning. No, wait, I do run with that, because all it does is put extra things in the shops. Right. That's why I left that on. And of course, look who it is right outside the door. While I catch up on chat.
Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thanks for digging me out of that grave, buddy. How did you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were. So I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Do you know who those men were that attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
I don't think I've ever seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Sure thing, buddy. Thanks for everything.
Happy trails!
Seems a little out of character to ask that other question. Like, just to somebody I first met, it's like, how'd you end up in this town? Just oddly curious, this guy that stands out like a, oh, right, the Sierra Madre, and dead money. So level cap's been raised again. All of these extra side quests, increasing my level cap. Yeah, this character's got about the best possible chance she could have. Now, I will say this one thing that I will do. Don't look at me like that. They're out in the overworld and they're not marked as red. I'm just going to assume that these are the local supply and that people just pull out of them. I'll contribute to my part of keeping the community thriving. Trust me, I will. You'll see in a second here. Just gotta walk into the bar and we'll find the person who will get us on the path for this.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry. She won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
What does your character look like? Well, right now she looks like... Well, let's get her out in the open where you can see her just a bit better. Yeah, some sunlight will illuminate this a little bit. There we go. Just a little bit of a prettier hairstyle on this character. Like I said, I didn't update the character models themselves at all, just the hairstyles. Make her look slightly fancier. Oh, there you are. I'm so used to seeing her walking up to this spot.
Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Well, here goes. Okay, let's step forward a little bit. They don't tell me about zooming in yet, so I'm not going to use it. Alright. Okay, let's make it so I can't possibly miss.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight.
Now we're going to do it the right way.
Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
And the even righter way.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Sure, it's free experience.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast.
I mean, I'm totally speaking in character right now. Yeah. You don't know what that is, do you? You don't see him? The one who's just, like, got his arms around the... No, just me? Okay. I love how she gets stuck on her dog sometimes. And he's so eager, too. He runs all the way ahead until he gets too far away from her, and then he snaps back all of a sudden. Because that's how AI works, apparently. Yep, there he comes. Oh, wait a second. I'm leaving my master in the dust here. I gotta go back. Or mistress, I guess would be the proper term, because, you know... Have I ever talked about how English is fun? The millions of little terms and strange quirks to how we classify things and speak and talk to one another in this language. It's great.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
You know, I'm actually not going to use my gun for this. Like, I could, but my gun is so useless at this point, especially against smaller enemies like this, that I may as well not even waste the ammo. Like, if I, wait a second. My previous run through, I had a straight razor in my inventory for some reason. I wonder why I didn't get one now. And there's the varmint rifle, but also the pistol then. Maybe it's because I started with a melee weapons perk or something. They decided to give me a weapon that was useful to my character build. Oh, that's smart. I'm learning new things about this game all the time. Let's see how good my character is at being sneaky. Here we go. Okay. Let me get closer. Just a bit, though. Bam. And I've got VATS to spare. You want some of it, buddy? I'm handing out bullets for free today. Good stuff. And if I get my survival skill high enough, I can turn all of this gecko stuff into food later. Don't worry about my ammo for this gun, by the way.
See?
I will get plenty more 9mm stuff in the very near future.
Worth a few caps to me.
Sure, I'll come with you.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with two of us. Come with me.
Now, I want to be able to do this one right. I want to travel with her. I want to travel with her because I want as much help as possible. I want to be able to do what I can for this character who's coming up here. It's one of the only ways that you can raise your reputation in Good Springs to the highest possible level it can be at. Again, trying to do everything I can. Bam! Got him. You don't get experience for something if you don't damage it at all. Maybe we just have to hurry or something. Clear out our business here and then get to where we're going as quickly as possible. I've never actually figured out how to save this person consistently. Ugh! Hey, you leave her alone. Oh, nailed him. Alright then. Come on, hurry, hurry, hurry. She's in trouble. Whew! We're starting off good already.
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Free items, and we're now accepted in Good Springs. We'll actually get a discount on the first set of items we're gonna buy. Fnu the Crippler. Yeah, that happens all the time in this game. There's just something about the way I play that enemy cripplings happen all the freaking time. I don't know what it is. I just get really lucky with that. Makes battles really easy. Hey, where were you? I handled that problem all by myself.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money.
Yeah, you know, someone almost died, but hey, the heroes came to solve the problem.
Teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Sure. Couldn't hurt.
All right then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started.
So close to that next level.
And a brock flour. Let me think now.
Should probably... No, I know about the radio, Ryza. Don't worry. That's usually how I get my first level. Well, when I'm not using skilled, anyway. I mean, on one hand, I want to use this stuff, because that's 15 extra damage resistance right off the bat, but at the same time, this is the way the game was meant to be played. Like, having no damage resistance right now, and I'm not gonna lie, this, at 15 extra points, makes this game really easy to begin with. I kind of... See, if I was really pushing it to its biggest limit, Ryza, I would hack the I would hack the computer, then exit out of it, and then pickpocket, and then pick the safe anyway, because both of them count for extra experience points. I'm that kind of player. But at the same time, I don't have that kind of skill layout this time around. I need at least a level or two to get both of them, and really, science is way more useful in this game. I want to rush that as quickly as possible. Like, my first 12 points are probably going to go into that, if I'm being honest with you. What is giving me extra melee weapon skills? Oh, probably my suit. Yeah, because it's the vault. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Am I wrong? Can't be. Clearly, I'm the one who's infallible here. Give me that map. What's off here, I wonder? Probably a quicker way to get back home and find the items? Yeah. I also always go for science. There's just so many things you can do with it. And it helps you get a partner really early on. Not the most exciting partner on Earth, granted, but a partner nonetheless. Shoots lasers at people. It's hard to be mad about that. You know what? It's in the schoolhouse is in the general direction of where we're going anyway. And yes, I know about the thing by the side of the road, don't worry. I took the Wild Wasteland perk for a reason. Now, there's an interesting glitch in this game. I wonder if it'll happen this time. Also, I should probably equip the varmint rifle. Running a little low on ammo for the good gun right now. Not saying this isn't a good gun in the beginning, it's just it will get outpaced very quickly. Nope, they're actually here this time. Sometimes I'll have runs where the bark scorpions just are all dead already. I don't know how it happens, I don't know why it happens, but I just climb the hill and find it's covered in scorpion corpses. Now this is the one downside really early on, is because I took that dip in perception, I won't be able to see things coming as well as I would otherwise. Praise Robo-Meat. Ah, there you are. Hey, buddy. The immortal words of Johnny Bravo. Happy birthday! Hey, look at all the geeks. Maybe this is a good time to practice my suspect takedown technique. Man, what are some of your favorite characters? That's a question that's probably worth asking. Like, who do you guys like in terms of... You used to watch them on TV, or just in books, or anywhere really. Video games, any kind of entertainment. Who are some of your favorite characters? Just the person who's really fun and out there and alive and vibrant. You could quote them all day if given the opportunity. Oh, can I knock this guy into the grave they were trying to stuff me into? Come on, come on, come on, come on! Aw, oh, not quite. He wasn't in the right position. Or, No, what's the key for this? I thought it was V. Ah, screw it. Maybe I... Oh. Hold up. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Let me have my fun. It's my birthday. You're not going to give this to me? Ah, balls to it. Let's go. I was about to say we got what we came here, but we actually didn't. Got a little distracted by all the fighting and whatnot. Brains! The Vaulter from beyond! Might actually be in love with the Queensblade characters. Mayor Adam West. Only by saying his name's backwards can you send him to the realm where he belongs. I know he says that's not the exact quote. To the third dimension where he belongs. That's the one. You know what? That fits too. That would be an old... If the Fallout world ever gets to the point where technology starts reigning supreme again, they're probably going to make movies like that, because that's how culture works. It's just like, we're out of danger now, we can start trivializing the points in history where, you know, medicine wasn't so common and we didn't have the conveniences we do. Things like American Gladiator, we're starting to make sport out of the old arena games where people got killed. People don't die anymore, but still... Now, if I recall correct... Wait a second. We actually need to go somewhere else before we do this. I almost forgot about the other important thing here. Who are some of my other favorite characters? I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, but Ed from Ed, Edd n Eddy, 1D. Every single thing that man says is quotable. Evil Tim has come! There's got to be a collection of that, like best Ed lines on YouTube. There's got to be at least one like-minded soul out there who loves these things the way I do. God, I wish I had a melee weapon right now. Wait a minute, actually, I do. I almost forgot about this. Come on, what you got? Just go around punching giant mantises in the face. Not the most elegant solution to this problem, however, it works. It's not like I'm fighting bandits or anything, they're not gonna start shooting back at me. And hey, saves me bullets, so everybody wins. Well, that's everything I need, but is it everything I want? No, not even close. Hey, ow. Stop biting my ankles, that's annoying. Oh my god, these things are actually damaging me. Maybe this wasn't the best idea on Earth. Top 10 best Ed moments? Let me guess what one of them is. My dream come true. I am buttered toast. Or another one of my personal favorites. I forget what we're doing. No. I'll tell you what the best Ed moment is. It's one of the first episodes where they're doing the tour cruise. And the Caker sisters are catching up to them. They're like, Ed, do something. And this is where my love of absurdist humor started as a child. He tugs on his ear like he's pulling the string on a motor for a motorboat, and his lips just go... Ed and Eddy did that a couple times. Like, there was also that... And it was always Ed that instigated it. I want to form a theory that this kid just is emanating a... He's like the orcs from Warhammer 40k. He's emanating a gestalt field around himself. He's just too stupid to realize it. You know? It's so much easier looking for... rogue characters and brackets in this version, using mouse controls. I will say that much. Aiming is slightly better, but in terms of just general movement, I'm sorry, I'm still a console plebeian. I like using the controller for most things. But hey, it's just one of those franchises, so I'll do it your way for a while. Alright. Well... If it's this, we'll know right quick because of the numbers, the number of letters that'll be correct. So it's not any of the ing words. Company. Maybe? No. Worried. No, that's 2. Worship. No. Oh, wait. Maybe. Ooh. Okay. 0 out of 7 in common. So it's not... No, it's not that one. Routing. No. Packing, pouring, howling. Despite. P-I-T-E. Okay, it matches the first one. D-E-S-P-I-T-E. Matches the second one. D-E-S-P-I-T-E. There we go. Back out. It will reset the attempts. No, I got this. Told ya! I'm the best. I love logical puzzles. Disengage the lock, please, because lockpick is not high enough. What do we got here? Okay, ammos, pistols, bottle caps. I can turn those into more bullets later. Somebody will want those mentats, even if I'm not going to use them myself. And if I leave them here, someone else is just going to find them eventually, so hey. It's a post-apocalyptic world. Standards have probably changed here about that kind of thing. You know, if I'm going to play a made character, there are a few things that only make sense here. By the way, I love the fact that they put extra bobby pins here just in case you run out of... They don't tell you those are there. However, just in case you mess up all of your lockpicking attempts, you go back to Sunny at the bar and ask her if there's any work to do here. She actually gives you a bunch of bobby pins and a skill magazine so you can attempt this. Never mind. Anyways, playing a maid character, there are a couple things you need. Gonna need a box of detergent, little Abraxo cleaner. Still missing a few things, but hey, that'll do us for now. The other items we need to complete our set are a vacuum, a clothing iron, and a plunger. They're out there in the world, and I usually find them in the exact same places. We'll get to them eventually. We're gonna go clean up this wasteland. Also, Frederick278, welcome to the chat, man. How are you doing tonight? Why not take pre-war money? I don't think it's actually as useful as it is in other games. Let's see here. Yeah, it's just junk. It's got a value of 10 caps, but it's just kind of junk. And you're already, well, actually, it doesn't weigh anything. It makes sense to carry it, I guess. It's just like bullets, then. Nothing else here. Alright, let's blow this popsicle stand. Got everything we need out of this place. Although I am slightly damaged, so you know how we're gonna fix that? Crack ourselves open a nice bottle of Sunset Sarsaparilla. Yeah, when you're down and out in the wasteland, nothing beats the cool, refreshing taste of the wild, wild west going right down the back of your throat. Feel that fizz, baby. Sunset Sarsaparilla, wherever fantasy conveniences are sold. That'll make more sense later. The reason I prefer Sunset Sarsaparilla in this game as a healing item is because, well, one, just by drinking it, you get bottle caps. Like, you become richer for healing yourself. That's one of the most brilliant examples I've ever seen of one mechanic doing something else that feels really good from the player perspective. And you feel really smart about that, because you're conserving the really good stuff, which is your stim packs, which are also a lot rarer too, for those really tight clutch moments. Just condensing a whole lot of different things together. It's you. Gecko. It's you. It's me! Goodbye! How are you doing tonight, man? I saw that Doomfist thing somebody posted in the chat. If you're not familiar with why that joke works, Terry Crews openly said he wanted to be the voice of Doomfist. But the direction they went with the character, I understand why they didn't do that. Also... Come on, it wasn't that bad of a movie. Like, seriously. I will take your hat, though. I want that. It's a very fancy hat, and he's not using it anymore. Ooh, Gecko, don't let Ice Cold Koopa hear that. He and I have gone back and forth on this. Like, it's an even trade. Like, I give him shit about Nintendo all the time, and he gives me shit about liking root beer all the time. We're following the rules of equivalent exchange over here. We're not going to create any homunculi. Yes, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. Alright now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to
Another
the
good
campfire.
healing item, actually.
Give it a try.
I forget if it weighs anything, though. No, actually. 0.0, so there's no reason not to do it.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all
Oh,
the same
right.
idea.
That reminds me of
Find the right
something.
place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Well, I better go say hi to her then. She sounds like somebody important. Who may or may not have... What? Whoa, 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 that's new. That's never happened before. I've never just randomly found a coyote hanging out here in the wasteland for me, in the middle of talking to her. That's the sound of a new follower. Hold on a second. Oh, crap. I forgot how much this thing likes to hog your cursor. Give me a moment here. That is... As soon as it refreshes itself, give it a second. Dap Polga. Thank you for the follow, and I apologize in advance. Holy crap, I just noticed. Chiron! Thanks for subscribing, man. Why didn't the notification go off? Okay. Hang on a second. Why didn't that happen? This is an injustice. And I want to show this off because I'm probably not going to get another opportunity to do it tonight.
Pizza power!
Ah. Took forever for it to load too. That GIF might be a little too big. Let me try that again. Just one more.
Pizza power!
Put a lot of work into that. I just wanted to show it off. All right, we're good. I'm satisfied now. What's an A&D? It's a type of root beer here in America. It's also... I like A&D. I also like Barks. Most homemade stuff is really good. Then you can dictate how much syrup goes into it. And I'm a guy who likes a lot more flavor as opposed to a lot more soda water. I like it to be really sharp and really strong. I basically like my root beer the same way most people like their actual beer. Only 81 to go. Yes, that's the other thing I need to do. Hold up. Pause one more time. Follower goal. I still need to figure out how to do this dynamically. Maybe Stream Elements has one somewhere that I can use. There we go. Everything is A-okay. Yes, I love that notification. It's just... It's very much my sense of humor, if you know me. Actually, what am I doing? I can just fast travel to this place now. Now that we've raided Indy's fridge, we don't have anything else to do on the way. Pizza Zord, come! Wish I actually had my kazoo lying around somewhere. I brought a kazoo with me to Ohio, but I don't know where it disappeared to. Even when I was packing up everything to move, it was just gone. I couldn't find it in the other apartment. I don't know what happened to that thing. It got eaten by the travel, I guess. Thanks for coming, Sonicu. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something,
Will you please post that GIF on your YouTube? I'll post it in the Discord. What's up, Trudy? What was that all about?
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Glad to be here. Never heard your argument. What was that all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says.
Ugh.
Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide.
Well, that's unfortunate.
He was in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where's Ringo now? Also, to answer your question, yes, Frederick, it is in fact my birthday. That's why I'm playing something so out of the schedule like this, just so off the cuff. And this isn't the only game we're going to be playing tonight either. We're going to be playing a bunch of my favorite games tonight. This is just one. Where's Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
What are you going to do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't.
Strange.
Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Avoid trouble. Powder gangers.
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It's a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Brilliant. As if I didn't have to worry about the people who tried to kill me once, now the wasteland is covered in trigger-happy madmen with explosives. Awesome! Let's talk about something else. This is just making me depressed.
Alright.
You know what? Show me what you have for sale. I need all the help I can get at this point, it sounds.
For you, after what you've done for us.
After what I've done for the one person, but she probably tells people what's going on. Yeah, look at that. I could just clean out her cap stash right now if I wanted by selling my mod items. This is why I try to avoid these as long as possible. Still like having them, though, just in case. Yeah, I don't think I can cook those, even if I raise up my survival high enough right now. Actually, I haven't tried out coyote meat before. The eggs I can get rid of. The hide I can't do anything with right now. And it's just going to sit in my inventory collecting dust at the moment. Mantis eggs I can get rid of. Just 4 legs. Mentats. Pre-war money. See, it paid off after all. I want that shotgun. I at least want one of every kind of gun in my inventory eventually. I want to hold on to a small, just like handgun, a bigger, more powerful firearm, and then the super weapon. The I am officially not fucking around anymore gun. Those are the 3 I like to keep around. And 1 melee weapon, typically. Hell no, I'm not selling my Sunset Sarsaparilla. Get your own. In fact, do you have any you want to sell me? Let's see what we got here. Fixing things, that'll be useful. Meeting people, that could be useful sometime. Moonshine. Lowers your intelligence, I love it. You want alcohol that can power your car? Yeah, moonshine's your go-to. Or Everclear if you're that kind of guy. Salesman Weekly, extra barter. That would be useful if I want to buy something in particular. Give me all your Sunset Sarsaparilla. Got anything else? Anything? Anything at all? You know? Nah, it's extra rads. We even came out of that with a profit. How about that?
Another satisfied customer.
Alright. I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house.
Typical.
I was able to get them to pay up, though.
At least I won't feel bad about hunting them down after this.
To the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Russians avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
Oh, right, it's Fallout. So, where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
And taking Highway 93 is my next course of action. After this Ringo business is sorted out, because that's easy experience. You know, want me to take a look at your broken radio? I'm pretty good with science last I checked.
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
What else am I going to play, and will it continue tomorrow? Well, we'll keep it a surprise for now, and probably not. This is like a one-time thing. I'm just going to show off the way I usually like to play this game, which is just the early game. Nice little repair there.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
Fixed your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
I mean, I can get extra experience and caps out of this. Like, I can win this check, but, you know, she's a nice person. I think I'm good here.
You're welcome. So can I get you anything?
I think I've already gotten everything I want. I bought all of your Sunset Sarsaparillas, so...
Be careful out there.
Huh. I just noticed that. She keeps a gun in one of the shot glasses in the background there. Can't really see it now that everything's blurred out by the level up. Also, we leveled up. Okay, barter's good for now. Those who have played this game before probably know I was looking at explosives there. What do I need? What do I need? Well, I did say my first 12 are going to go into science here. That way we have it at a solid 55. Next I need to start boosting repair. And again, those of you who have played this game before know why. Is there anything I'm missing? Barter's good. Speech is good. Guns is where I want it to be right now. I wish I had 5 more points to spend on survival. Also, I love this little edit to all of the character icons here. Now that we're using, well, I'm not going to say the name of the character unless you're really curious what she's from, but... Oh my. Let's not focus on that in case there's a global mod in the chat. Yeah, let's just take that and be done with it. Usually I like to take Cherchez la Femme, but in the interest of making the game a little easier on myself, I'll take the one that deals damage to the gender of enemy we'll actually be fighting often in this game. What happens if you help Ringo? Because I need to go to sleep soon for sports school. Basically, we get a whole lot of renown in this town, but the Powder Gangers are gonna hate our freaking guts. Like, shoot on sight, hate our freaking guts, that kind of thing. See you later, Gecko Guy. Thanks for coming tonight, man. I mean, you've played that Flash game, haven't you, Ryza? I think it's on Newgrounds still. Meaty Boner. It's not what you think it is. And they're in on the joke, I'll say that much.
Who are you? And what do you want with me?
Oh god, that's probably going to start a firefight. Not an enemy, if that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off
you can put it down now.
Say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play?
You know what? What are the rules of Caravan? I never really looked at this before.
It's a 2-player game, and the winner takes the whole pot. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck.
I feel like I've heard this voice actor before, not just because I've played this game a lot.
So there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see Caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced. And more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so take one of my spares. So, you feel like playing a game?
I don't have time for a game right now.
Alright.
Did you know there was a man named Joe Cobb looking for you?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much...
Yes, Chiron! You actually nailed it. I'm impressed somebody recognizes it. Yes, this is Shadman's Vault Meat character that we've edited into the game. Granted, a much more modest version of the character if you don't count those 2 perks at the top of the list, but... What are you going to do? Yeah, that's fun. Let's play a hand of Caravan. No.
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Well, maybe I can help.
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the 2 of us.
You highly underestimate me, friend.
People in town were also on board.
I'll ask around and see who I can round up. Bit of a silver tongue, this one.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Will do. Now, boxing times. Turpentine's useful, but only in really specific circumstances, and I'm not that kind of player that takes advantage of poison. Probably should be. More sarsaparilla. Oh, even more sarsaparilla. How generous of you. Aw, no more sarsaparilla. Unless, more sarsaparilla. I love this game. It's made for me. It's just one of those. There's root beer everywhere. All kinds of different types of quests that I love to do in these games. Open the sack. Here's the interesting thing about this character and the setup that we've got here. Take the bobby pin and the bottle caps. He doesn't want those. There's this duffel bag in the corner, which you'd assume would be his. Because it's got all of this good stuff in it. And yet, nothing. No reaction from him. However, don't you dare touch those 9mm rounds down there. Those are his, and don't you forget it. Considering he's staring right at me, no, I'm not gonna bother trying to take them. I wonder if it'll still react the same way after we take care of the powder ganger problem. I never went back to check that. I'll make a note of it tonight. Sunset Sarsaparilla Star. Wow, we got one of those already? Nice. Usually don't see those for a while. Oh, speaking of inventory management. Let's bump up the power of our 9mm pistol. Repair it a little bit. I love how it uses the duct tape sound effect for a metal gun repair. It fixes anything, I tell ya. Alright, let's start this little side quest, shall we?
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Yeah, and for a very specific reason. I'm gonna help Ringo take on the powder gangers. I might need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
Well, that was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy.
This is true.
Trudy to join us. Some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
I always forget to talk to Doc Mitchell. I should not forget that, though. Those are easy healing items.
I'll be waiting.
And, like, if I convince him to give them to me, then I don't feel so bad about it.
Hello.
Hey, Trudy.
Planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
You should help me take down the powder gang. Bullets, explosions, lots of fun. Could probably take out the powder gang by surprise if I had help. Probably.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does,
We've got an army. We've got a bigger army.
The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Outnumbered and outclassed in terms of equipment. Yeah, we're gonna win this fight. Man, that gun is right there. You see it now, right? That's kind of clever, actually. An easy place to put it. And you've got enough cups. You can use one of them for other purposes. Alright, Chet. Let's talk about this armor that you just got in. Easy Pete I never bother with because I don't like explosive weapons to begin with. And I want to use those skill points for other things.
I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
I need supplies to fight the powder gangers.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Let them take over the town then. I'm sure your business will be thriving at that point.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it.
Oh, it will be.
I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand.
Thanks for trading, Chet. Actually, show me what you have for sale before we get out of here. May as well take advantage of this barter stat that I invested in. Alright, what do we got? Varmint Rifle's not going to be terribly useful past this, so I can get rid of my 56 rounds, and also the rifle itself. Now, I don't think there's anything else I want to sell right now, right? Nothing else that I picked up that needs to be taken care of? Yeah, and I should probably equip the armor itself. But 9mm. I can also collect cards here if I want. Build up my own caravan deck. 5 of hearts. Alright, what are these then? Normal 9mm rounds. P+. Extra damage, and lowers the damage threshold of the target. But it also ruins my gun a little faster. Interesting stuff. Ace of diamonds. I've already got detergent, and I've already got a Braxo cleaner. Anything else I might need from this guy? Cutting board might be useful later on when I've got more inventory space. I can only commit so much to this joke, guys. Fire hose nozzle, fission battery. There's an iron. Yep, I can take that. Wait a second. How much is that gonna weigh? 5 pounds. That hurts, but it doesn't hurt enough to make me not do it. I'm used to it anyway. Pork and beans, pre-war book and hat, pressure cooker, mage rebound, salesman weekly. Actually, I've already got one of those, if I remember correctly. Don't need it. I've given this spiel before too, how I think the shovel is one of the most powerful weapons in role-playing games if you use it correctly. Because of all of the different damage types you can get out of it, especially if you make it out of something like silver or cold iron or whatever. Now the big one. Do I want to buy a stim pack off this guy? God, they're expensive. Like, just one of those turns this entire barter around, and now I owe him money. Yeah, alright.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
See you later.
Take it easy now.
Well, Shovel Knight chose a shovel for a reason. Yeah, you've got smashing damage if you bash somebody over the head with it. You've got piercing damage because of that sharp point at the end. Slashing damage because, you know, the blade. And again, like I said, you make it out of silver or cold iron or something, you're good against lycanthropes or the Fae. Either way, just carry around a dagger with you of the other element that you need and you're good. Or just carry a spell around with you too that lets you turn it into a magic weapon at will, like Shillelagh or something. Condenses a whole lot of function into one tiny little thing. Do you like tower defense games where you can shoot the weapons yourself? As a matter of fact, yes. Well, yeah. Yeah, I liked games like Sanctum and Orcs Must Die. Dungeon Defenders. Things like that. Oh, almost forgot to talk to Doc Mitchell. And I also need to raid the mailboxes around here. And need to use my leather armor as well, right? We're going to lose our melee and speech bonuses, however, an extra perception, and 6 points of damage threshold. Business on bottom, party on top. We're ready to tackle this gang, I think. I don't think I've actually shown off what this outfit looks like, and I modded the game specifically to have it. Is it too late at night? Is the doc asleep? No, of course he's not. Ever vigilant.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon.
What a talented man. He can drink and talk at the same time. You ever consider if the whole doctor thing doesn't work out, you ever consider a future in ventriloquism? Town is going to be attacked by bandits. Anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Thanks, Doc. I appreciate it, man. Talk to you later. Also, Neeptune, welcome to the chat. How are you doing tonight? Thanks for coming here. Alright. Couple extra stim packs in our back pocket. Also, the evil overlord has sent you a gift. Hold on, what is this? Uh-oh. Oh no. Whoa, that was weird. My mouse kinda... Uh-oh. I think it's done with my whole task manager thing. I need a new way to navigate out of the game if I want to. This is the one downside to streaming Fallout New Vegas. There is no way to get out. There's no easy way to get out of this window. Dang. I wish I could see what that is. I'll find out after this part of the stream is over. Because we got a lot of things to get to tonight. I just want to use the leather armor for this battle. Because it makes me feel a little more accomplished if I use the things I can find. From then on, it's fair game, I think. Once we're past the tutorial area, I've proven I don't need it, then I'll feel better about using it, you know? What do we do now? We're not going to worry about Easy Pete. Sonny is on board. Trudy's on board. Chet gave us the armor. I guess what we do now is we just wait. What's the key for waiting in the PC version? That's aim. No. No. Settings. Controls. Action mapping. Okay. Activate. Block. Left alt. Ready reload. Sneak. Run. Always run. Caps lock. Auto move, jump. Wait is the T key. Okay. There we go. Alright, so it's morning. Guess we're gonna wait. Can I do something in between? There we go. Yeah, we'll just wait around till 8 in the morning. Right out here in the middle of nowhere. Just stand here vigilantly against the incoming powder ganger problem.
It's good to see a friendly face.
You already?
Raider I did.
Didn't expect to see this character.
Don't suppose you'd care to trade. I'm missing a few essentials and... oh, screw this. Lying just ain't in my nature. I'll tell it to you straight. I've been following you for a good bit now.
Why were you following me?
It started off innocently enough. I was traveling, as I often do, and happened to observe you picking up one of those blue star caps.
Technically, well, yeah, I guess I picked it up. Got it off a bottle, but what's so special about these caps?
There's an old wasteland legend that says somewhere out there is a fabulous treasure from before the war. Those caps with the blue star on them, the tale goes, are the key to that treasure. They're called sunset sarsaparilla stars.
I love this side quest so much. It's one of my favorite things in this entire game. Just this idea of you need a collection of these items you can randomly find around the world and bring them back to this one spot for this big treasure. Nobody knows what it is. Reminds me a lot of the metal collecting in Dragon Quest VIII, except, again, this is a big theme in this game. You don't know what you're collecting for. I still have never seen this quest to the end, and I want to someday. What kind of treasure are we talking about?
No one knows. Money, weapons, water. It is, or maybe was, something of value, and that's enough to get people motivated.
Where can I find more of these caps? As if I didn't already know.
All over the place. The easiest place to find them is unopened bottles of sunset sarsaparilla. You'd think they'd all have been picked clean by now. Somehow, new bottles keep appearing in the machines. Some say it's old Festus who does it, hoping someone will finally collect enough caps to earn the treasure. Other than bottles, you'll just have to scavenge. You can find caps in the unlikeliest of places, and blue star caps are no exception.
And now you know. That is exactly why I prefer, even though Nuka-Cola is still in this game, I love Sunset Sarsaparilla for that very reason. Not only can you get extra money, not only do you get healing, but it also ties into this side quest as well. It's just a supremely useful item. Why not pick them up everywhere you find it?
It's said that the treasure is guarded by a man named Festus, and he's the one who asked for the blue star caps. It's also said he's been around since the war, standing a lonely vigil, waiting for someone to come and take the treasure off his hands. That'll make him pretty damn old, but I've met a few people in my travels who claim they actually met him, and they weren't the lying type either.
My goodness, Arbok. Prick your finger, see if you bleed red, white, and blue. Don't worry if it's all red at first. You'll find more if you keep going. No, please. Please don't do that. Don't actually inflict self-harm on yourself. I feel kind of bad about making that joke now.
Nah, I gave it up years ago. Too dangerous. And even if I did still collect them, I'd tell you the same. There's people out there so mad with the idea of treasure that they'll attack strangers just on the suspicion that they have some of those caps.
That's also an interesting angle. Like, what if you have no interest in this side quest? You might just be one of those players. You're like, this is way more trouble than it's worth as you get further and further into it. You're just done with being shot at. So you're like, I need to get rid of these items somehow. How do I do it? Thanks for the info, but I'll be going now.
No problem. If you do end up trying to collect more stars, watch out for a man named Alan Marks. He's killed several people for their stars already.
I've never met Mr. Marks, and I really hope I hope I'm ready for him when I finally do, because I want the answer to this question. I want to know. Isn't it 8 in the morning? Should be. Right? No, it's 5:32, so let's wait a few more hours here. 7, 8. Okay. Everybody should be rested and ready. Where did the W come from, I wonder? The self-fulfilling prophecy. There it was, in the wonder. It had to summon itself. It created an imperfect time loop in order to reach out into me in the past to summon it in the future. We just created our own little paradox here on stream. Happy birthday, everybody.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
Sonny's with us.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Absolutely nothing. Let's do this.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
How many are there?
At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
Looks aren't everything.
I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Oh, they won't. Not if I have anything to say about it. Got a pretty good 9mm pistol. Why happy birthday to everybody? I'm just saying in general. Just like, I mean, I know it's only one person here that it applies to, but... Here we go. Alright. Let's do this. This is basically my solution to combat in this game. Run up, start using VATS so that I don't really have to aim this. Somebody just call me murderer? I got really worried all of a sudden that, yeah, okay, now I'm vilified by the powder gangers, but idolized by Goodsprings. Because I saved that person earlier, this would have been just, like, the level below the highest level, but here now, I'm practically a celebrity. Like, I'm a local legend at this point. Didn't get to take down the man himself, but hey.
I know they'll understand once I explain things.
Sup, TJ? Welcome to the chat, man. How are you doing tonight? Thanks, man. Yeah, you're welcome.
I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan Camp.
Will do. Happy trails, man. Hey, hey, Pete. You gonna eat that dead guy? No? I think I'll just help myself then. Need a good melee weapon. Cleavers aren't the best, but they're good. Stealth boy, that's not better than the armor we've got, so we won't take it. Ooh, but that's a good gun. Won't find a whole lot of ammo for that thing, but... yeah. And I think we can actually make our shotgun better with that. Wait, why did I pick up dynamite? This is a bad idea. No, 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 no. You don't trust me with dynamite. Get rid of that. No. No, 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 no. You don't know what you're doing. You have no idea the shit you're about to be in if we don't fix this problem soon. You know what, if I had to choose between the cleaver and the baseball bat, one of these has way more base damage than the other. Thought it said the game you were playing was Birthday Bonanza. And when I saw you playing Fallout, I was like, what? Yeah, the title, it's... the emails Twitch sends out are kinda weird. It's like, I just try to come up with a fun name every now and again, because it just tells you right below what game I'm playing. And again, I never approached that from, like, all the different ways people could view updates. Maybe there's something I'm not realizing here. Ooh, the shotgun's getting pretty good. Can it only hold one round, though? Maybe that's the trade-off. Jeez, good thing I didn't take the trigger discipline perk. That thing would be super strong, but it would not be good in a big fight with a lot of people. Okay. And that is that for that. Town is saved. Powder gangers have a new mortal enemy, aka yours truly. Now I've decided what to do, how my own brand of justice is going to work out here in the wasteland. I have my place to go. I've done almost everything here. Let's go talk to Sunny one more time. There's one more thing I can ask her about.
Hello?
That'll teach the powder gangs to avoid good springs in the future.
I need to get to Prim. Can you suggest a route?
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with a roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it.
Thanks.
NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
Spoiler alert, even if we stick to the highway, we're still gonna run into trouble. And I'm gonna go hunt for the trouble in the wildlands anyway, because I know where it is. A little short on caps. I don't suppose there's any work available.
Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse.
Look at the things she gave me.
There's junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
Actually, I already cracked that safe.
Oh. Well, go ahead and keep the stuff I gave you anyway. It'll be more useful to you than me.
She's looking around like, well, you know, just being altruistic here. Just have it. Yeah, I'm a fighter type. Good lawbringer. No, I don't need this.
Until next time.
Sort of like money laundering for skill magazines and tools. It's like, I don't want to be caught by this stuff, so I'm just gonna look for the first opportunity to pass them on to a passerby. Somebody that I will never see again. That's what you got a shotgun for? They solve all your problems? Yeah, but what about the ones you have to talk through? There are really dark directions I could take this joke, and I'm not going to walk down any of those paths. I'm just gonna zip my lip on that one. No need to discuss where my brain went just now. Actually, I need to heal up a little bit. Might as well crack open another cold, refreshing Sunset Sarsaparilla. And you look... That's a subscriber notification. Oh, please, for the love of God. Give me my mouse back. Thank you. What the? Okay, computer's being super weird right now. Fallout's being greedy. Alright, dashboard. Who was that? Come on, refresh. I had you open here for a second. Ashidaru! Thank you for the subscription, man. Grab a slice, sit down, welcome to the party. The birthday party in this case. Thank you so much. It's so cool to see those notifications. Enjoy the emotes, by the way. I'm not as good a pixel artist as Pillow Slitter, but I put my heart and soul into those pizzas. That note, I'm glad you like it, Harfuck. Before you venture deeper into the wasteland, you may revise your character. You can edit your name, rebuild your character, or travel onward. I mean, I'm pretty happy. And past that point, all the gloves are off. Every single one of them. So, off comes the leather armor, off comes the hat, now comes in 15 damage resistance, and boy, don't we look pretty. Let's clean up this mess. Also, that happens. There's nothing I can do about it, it's just part of the mod. You'll have that little thing bobbing around in the foreground, but I think it's worth it at the very least. Fast travel. You've discovered several locations. You can fast travel back to your discovered locations using the world map in your Pip-Boy. I already knew this, but thank you for the heads up. Wait a second. What was there? Oi. Hey, some of you powder gangers. You've been causing trouble for people around here, so I don't have to feel bad about this. Ooh, nice shot. Take that, and all of those. Stim pack. I could use those. Still don't have good enough guns. Gotta get right up in people's faces. Maybe shotgun is the way to go with this character. It's basically how I play in combat anyway. Oh, but all of the extra ammo I get for this thing. Like, let's go back in my inventory for a second. Like, look at this. Extra damage, extra condition. Like, 9mm pistols are just so common that this just becomes a very reliable weapon. And I don't know how much ammo I'm actually going to get for the 20 gauge. So, I'll save it for really big encounters, like where I know a lot of enemies are going to show up. That's the trade-off we'll make here. More wounds. Hey, howdy, kids! Did you know that Sunset Sarsaparilla is now doing a promotion? Break off the cap and you might find a star underneath. Collect enough Sunset Sarsaparilla stars and you can get old Festus, that was the name of the character? Old Festus's treasure. Don't let Alan Marks get you, though. He's a bad 'un. It's the, oh, right. There's the Pip-Boy button. Turn on the light. Grab our key. Another sunset star already. Nice. That's 2. Bottle caps. Could go around punching things. I mean, our character is a mage. She doesn't want to get her hands dirty. She needs gloves. There were boxing gloves back in Good Springs. I could probably just get those instead. Get your shotgun out. Kind of reminds me of Levi from Black Lagoon, just in a maid suit. I mean, there is another character from Black Lagoon that reminds me a lot of what I'm doing, but for those who haven't seen the series yet. Interesting. Usually there's an actual weapon devoted to energy in here, but I guess, yeah, there's so many different guns I want to hold on to everywhere I go. Because, think about it, every single one of these is useful in a totally different situation. 9mm is just useful in most standard encounters. Single shotgun is my power weapon at the moment. Silence 22 is in the rare instances that I want to be sneaky. Baseball bat is when I don't want to waste ammo at all. And Magnum revolver is just when I feel like being flashy. Like, well, I guess I can't totally justify the revolver, I guess, but everything else. Revolver is just because, hello, it's a Western setting. Why wouldn't I own one of these? Any chance we could fix this plane? I've never really examined this thing. All I know is that there are energy weapons you can usually find in that shack, but I've never really pieced together the other parts of this puzzle. Also, see that fire off in the distance? Yeah, camp's gonna be out there. And guess who's got that... Guess who's in charge of that flame? I'll give you a hint. They carry dynamite and they're very angry at anybody that looks like me. I mean, I could go over and make the wasteland a safer place for everybody, but at the same time, there are other adventures to be had up in the mountains over here. And I want to make sure that I don't ignore this either. Oh, I don't actually want to talk to that guy. There's a small quest you can trigger here before you go do this. But if you do things out of order, I feel a little better about this. Just because of the story it actually creates. Like, if I never talk to the dude who tells you to go up here to begin with... Actually, right now would be a good time to wield my baseball bat.
Are connected.
Hey, we're connected to... who now? Done randomly. Thanks for the host, man. I apologize in advance. How are you doing tonight? Welcome to the chat. You've been showing up a lot lately. Either I'm making it worth it or you really like the things that I put together. Either way, I appreciate it. You know what? No, I can't justify the shotgun. They're only geckos. Like, if they were actual sentient beings with guns that I wanted to avoid damage from, then I'd understand. But these guys, 2 bullets to the head and they're done. Well, bam, bam. Well, okay, 3 in this guy's case. But he was the exception, not the rule. He was especially stubborn about this. Just wanted to make sure I got the most out of that VATS. He's actually really considerate like that. Wanted to make it look cool for me. I can appreciate him. I like that guy, even if he's dead now. Oh. Ooh. That's a lot of them coming this way. Some of you getting closer to me faster than others. VATS is great. I love this system. It does a lot of my work for me. Plus, it's cool as hell to watch. I'm usually not the... I don't have a whole lot of skill in first-person shooters to begin with, even if I'm using a mouse, so this is a nice little way around the problem. Happy birthday, hope you've been well. Yeah, today's been really good. Some things didn't go according to plan, but I'll be solving all of those plans next week. Like, this isn't the only party we're going to be having. Something else is going to happen, but that's all I'm going to say on that matter. Next weekend, if everything pans out, is going to be very, very fun. Alright. Now that that firefight's over, how many bullets do I have left? Not a bad number. Like I said, you get a lot of 9mm ammo. May as well burn it on whatever comes your way if it's not big enough to justify bigger bullets. Did you get the Game Maker Humble Bundle? I mean, now that I know that's a thing, I'll be sure to get it. I'll try to anyway. Let's disarm these bear traps, shall we? Make sure I don't step on them by accident. Which I'm prone to do in these games, I'm not gonna lie. There's those. And in this place we will find... Huh. Well, first and foremost... I love it when they do these things. Like, this is just their way of redoing the Doctor Who reference that everybody loved from the original. It's like, you don't have to play with these if you value that precious immersion, but they're there for the people that want them. Which I definitely do, because it makes the world more fun. Yeah, I think we're good here. There's all that. Whole bunch of food at the very least. So all of this that's up here, and you'll notice there are a lot of bodies here too. People who got hit by the geckos, I think. The guy who sends you on this quest, who we deliberately avoided, he sends us up here and he's like, hey, my girlfriend got lost at the top of the mountain. She's being attacked by geckos. Could you go save her? Then you come up here, you notice there are a bunch of bear traps around and food and an ammunition box and then all these bodies and you're like, something's wrong here. Then you turn around, there's the guy coming up the mountain and he says, I'm sorry I tricked you. But at least you cleared out the geckos so I can get to the stash. Right after I kill you, that is. Then you kill him. But I like the story this creates if you ignore him. He's looking around for somebody to come up there, and then peripherally, he notices that the geckos aren't as active as they used to be. Pokes his head around the corner, realizes they're all dead, runs up to the mountaintop and goes, "Fuck, fuck, 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 who got here before me?" One of those very Undertale type moments, I guess is the best way. Like, prior knowledge of how to play the game leads to very entertaining situations that you can enjoy. Like, if you already know how everything works before you do it. That's a story I'm inventing in my head, but there are plenty of opportunities in this game where that pays off, and the developers expected it. Like that whole, actually, I already cracked the safe in the schoolhouse. Oh. Well, just keep those items then. For $1, you get Game Maker Pro, Cook Serve Delicious, both Steam key and direct download. I've actually already got that game, but I could probably give away the key to somebody else on stream or something. Just make it a surprise. I tend not to advertise that thing. I want to give away any bonus game keys that I've got just lying around. Only you guys will be privy to this. Like, this isn't something I'm going to make public. It'll just happen. That way we don't deliberately attract the people who would be here for the wrong reason, you know? I could just be like, surprise giveaway. Okay, Nightbot, choose somebody random in chat, and hey, you just got Cook Serve Delicious. Enjoy. And Ink, a 2D horror game. Well, alright. I'm actually somewhat interested in Game Maker Pro. I know there are better engines out there, but... well, alright, if you guys insist... They started firing! Now I can take them down! I mean, if they're gonna start the fight, I'm just going to react. Oh, wait a second. You know what? It ends the same way. Did I step on bear trap, or did I get blown up by something? Guys just got dynamite, apparently. Alright, 55 science. What else did I need? It's either 35 or 45 repair. I can't remember which off the top of my head. Keep your community good? Yeah, exactly. That's the way I view it anyway. Just keep putting everything that I've got into all of the streams and people will come naturally. And then it's sort of just like, hey, I've got a bonus for you. Or, you know, I get enough Steam keys that I don't need. I could just add that to loyalty rewards or something. Those are still coming, by the way. I wish I could hold on to these points and spend them on things when I need them. What could I possibly spend these on? I think it's only 35, and if it's higher than that, I've got a skill magazine for this now, so... Game Maker is far from the best game engine, but it's the best to start with. Also know if you plan on making games for phones, get the 15 tier. More games, and make games to phones. Okay, I will keep that in mind. It is a lucrative market these days if you do it correctly, and it's nothing like working in the console market. Totally different skill set. Totally different audience, too. Here, with Survival 25, I can actually cook a few things. 5 points in guns will make me shoot better. And that's that for that. Don't get a new perk this level. It's sort of like, well, I guess Pathfinder is like this. Well, okay. We're going way back here, but Fallout is based on a role-playing system itself called GURPS, Generic Universal Role-Playing System. It's actually a really good system if you get into it. That was a mine? Where the hell are the traps on the ground here? Or was the box just steel dynamite? These guys are... This makes no sense. Powder gangers are they're criminals. They broke out of a facility, and you're telling me it's morally incorrect to take their stuff? Don't get you, game. Really don't. I will take that stim pack, though. Pistol, bullets, cases, and more healing. So, yeah, looks like we lost a limb there. Well, then lose it, just it's in a bit of a state of... Oh. Okay. No, I didn't mean to... You don't get too many of those. That was really bad. I shouldn't have spent that. I didn't mean to press that button. Oh, well. I'll just have to live with the consequences. I don't have that doctor's bag now. You know what I do have, though? Some delicious, ice-cold, refreshing sunset sarsaparilla. In fact, I'm going to down 2 of those because I'm missing a lot of health. Sup, Swirl? Welcome to the chat, man. Thanks, dude. Yeah, it is a lucrative market. Like I said, though, you've got to attract the right people. It's I'm not really attracted to the mobile market because it is convenient, but you've pretty much got to put a free-to-play system in there. Like, Nintendo tried the whole, hey, we're not going to do microtransactions. Do you want to essentially just buy the game? And apparently, it didn't work out too well for them, which makes me super sad. Powder Ganger note. Not many patrols out here lately, which means not much loot. Our crew is thinking we should make a move soon. Follow the tracks up north. Head towards the strip. You in? Ain't on the chain gang anymore, but we still gotta stick together. I wonder who wrote that. Oh, these are all theirs. Well, fine. I'll have you know, they shot first. And so did Luke, but people get mad when you bring that up. Anything else up in the mountains I should know of before we head down to Prim? Oh, whatever this is, yeah. Does this technically count as a sneak attack? All my shots missed. Glad he stood still long enough for me to fix this problem anyway. If we're ever truly hurting for healing items, I've just got a bunch of gecko steaks I can make now at least. And hey, if I don't need them because of all the sunset sarsaparilla I've got sitting around, TM. I can just... Somebody really wants to send me messages. Hold on. Let me address these here. Hold. Huh. Whole bunch of different people, actually. Messages on Discord from several people, and something on Skype, and pretty much everybody's wishing me a happy birthday. Thanks, guys. That's my own fault, Lee. I really should... You know what? There's an easy solution to this problem. I can just... There we go. Phone set to silent. Now everybody's happy. I still get the notifications, so I know when people have said things, and it won't bother anybody in the stream. I should actually add that to my... Because I have a checklist of individual things I need to do during streams now, just to help me out. Make sure I always get it right. Oh, hi, buddy. I guess this is the, they're sort of like the rats of unusual size in this game. They're not that dangerous by themselves, but they always attack in packs. So they may not kill you, but they will at least hurt you a bit. Free version did well and still does. The paid version, not so much. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'd probably just make PC games. I've got ideas. It's just, this is why I wanted to create a video series on game design, like the process of me going through and actually creating something. Making a video game, because there are so many things that go into the process, so many little steps you have to go through, even from the very beginning, and one of them being, I want to see what engines there are out there, try them out, and basically figure out, well, what can I do with this particular, with the format that's available to me, what type of game would work best with the skills I've got and what I can learn how to do just off of internet tutorials. Just a completely beginner skill set, I might have to change my entire idea. It's like, based on what I learn, what I know I can do, I might have to throw out everything I thought I could create, and just, by the way, pro tip in these games, don't go swimming. Unless you're the wildlife, apparently. Let him get just a little closer here. Water is usually a bad thing in these games, unless it's been purified. Or it's coming out of a well or something equivalent. Don't even get close to it, because then you'll start taking radiation damage. I've actually never seen most of the stuff that's up here before. A lot of Brock flowers, so I could create a good deal of healing powder if I found more Xander roots. But, is there anything else? Other than geckos? A lot of free experience, at least. Well, not free. I do have to trade in bullets for these points. Like I said, cleaning up the wasteland, one little gecko at a time. Once there are no enemies left, this maid's job will be done. No more riffraff to worry the common man. Her mansion is this entire strip of desert, and all of its inhabitants are her masters. This is her mission in life, and she will not rest until it is done. Now, here's the fun thing about the way I build this character. Like a real maid has to be in the world, she's actually a jack of all trades. She does a little bit of everything. She's just basically the person who makes sure the house doesn't explode. That's her primary job, is to keep everything functioning as much as possible. And if it's not functioning, she does everything in her power to do whatever it takes is necessary to return it to a state of normalcy. Now, you may be wondering how I know this much about such a limited and niche subject of expertise. Anyway, so this is Prim, everybody. Home of the North California Republic. Now, this NPC we're about to meet here, I always found this very interesting, the way that they start to sell this to you. You can immediately dismiss the guy or just go thanks for the warning if you don't want to deal with him. You can talk to him. What's going on in Prim?
From the prison up the road have taken over the town. Everyone inside is either dead or in hiding. What's more, there are 2 tribes of raiders causing trouble in this area as well. You'd be safer heading back up to Good Springs.
Yeah, there are so many opportunities to be super dismissive to this guy. I'm not that kind of dude, especially coming out of working customer service. Like, he's just doing his job. Thanks for the warning.
Be careful. You may want to talk to Lieutenant Hayes. He's in a team
okay.
on the road. Just stay on the west side of the overpass if you don't want to get shot.
I like how the scarf is in the camera always. Is that what it is? Oh my goodness, I never realized that. That's totally what it is. That's the scarf the character has. Like when her character is moving around, the choker is constantly ending up in the shot. They didn't mean for anything to be there, so it gets in the camera. That's interesting. Huh, I wonder if there's a way to actually fix that if you poked around in the code a little bit. Thanks, Lee. I appreciate it. Yeah, that job gave me a new respect for people who do that. That's why I'm always super courteous to those guys. Like, I do my level-headed best not to lose my temper at anybody in those positions. And why I always use honorifics like sir and ma'am. Because I'm always very polite, very courteous, and I use those terms of respect because I do respect people that do that. God knows they're not getting it from everybody else who walks in there. Hello, Lieutenant.
I'm Lieutenant Hayes of the New California Republic Army, 5th Battalion, 1st Company. What's your business?
No, I know what you're talking about, Arbok. That one episode of Angry Video Game Nerd. He was doing the Star Wars marathon. I remember that. What are you doing out here?
We were sent out here to hold back the tide of convicts from the correctional facility.
Convicts, a.k.a. the powder gangers, a.k.a. the people you're telling me it's a bad thing to take their stuff. What's the problem with your mission?
The mission isn't a problem. The problem is with supplies. Convicts are better armed and organized than our intel initially suggested. I'm trying to get some reinforcements here, maybe some guns with some firepower, but shit. Things are just going slow.
Well, do you have any information on the convicts?
Not much. They've taken to calling themselves powder gangers, mostly because they've taken to using the explosives meant to clear boulders as well.
Oh, you used "they've taken" twice in 2 consecutive sentences.
Thankfully, the small group
The writer in me is going...
split off from the main force, not getting anything in the way of support.
That's it for now. I can't really do anything with that guy. I mean, I could send more supplies his way, but it's going to require a little bit of... Hello? That guy followed me all the way here. I don't know how. Hi, buddy. You doing all right? I think I broke... Yep, I think he's broken. Should I just... Oh, no. Here we go. He's fine. Come on, you can do it. Come on, little buddy. Let's go back to the wilderness. Let's find your home. Come on, let's find your home. I feel like this guy needs a name. I mean, with the damage threshold I've got, he's not hurting anything. This is my new companion. I mean, the game doesn't treat him like one, but he gives all kinds of awesome perks. Such as glitchy walking. Now I too can get stuck on the environment. See? Right into the pole. Sup, Dark Lord? Welcome to the chat, man. How are you doing tonight? Oh boy. Oh, this can't end poorly. Where'd my little lizard friend go? Oh, there he is. Oh, he actually triggered the other one. Dude. See, I usually have a problem with these mines that the powder gangers just left on the bridge here, or maybe it was the NCR, to keep anybody from crossing, but it's actually kind of fortunate that this guy followed me because it's like, I have an easy solution to this problem now. I'll always remember you, nameless gecko number 56. You will be missed. We will never forget. Insert name here. The greatest of heroes. Sunset sarsaparilla time. It's also time to go poking around and, say, shouldn't this town have a lawman in it? Yeah, look at that. Prim Sheriff's Office. You know, you've got powder gangers running around all over this place. What's your deal? Why are you not going out to solve this problem? What did I just hear? Oh. Well, that would be why you're not doing it. Well, I guess it's up. Oh, hang on. Where is it? I'm looking for a particular item. Give me a second. Where is it? Where is it? Ah, here it is. Well, I guess it's gonna be up to me then. Gonna have to bring law back to this town. Hey man, why you always talk like that? I gotta go to the bathroom. Love Michael Winslow. If you've never seen any of his actual comedy routines, they're fantastic. Man has a talent for sound effects most of us only wish we did. Don't need that reloading bench. I don't know. I have the repair skill to take advantage of it, but not the ability. Not the specific skills. Alright, what else do we have here? Box of detergent, we already have one of those. Ruined books we don't have any use for. The Brahmin outfit, that was hers, I take it. Because he was the sheriff. How's your birthday treating you? Awesome, actually. Very, very awesome. Did a lot of great things with the people I care about, and that's all I can ask for. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you lighting a stick of dynamite there? This is a bad idea. Oh! I don't care if it was a bad idea. That was so satisfying. Shit, I'm gonna wait for that in combat more often now. What's the matter? You got any dynamite? Come on, you know you want to. I'm hiding behind cover. There's a solution to this problem. Come on. It's one of those things you think in your head, it's like, I can't believe I've never tried that before. That's the thing that's blowing my mind right now, because it seems so obvious now. I wonder if I can use their armor to fix my own armor. Because they're both leather, right? No, as a matter of fact, I can't do that. Can't even fix the sheriff's duster with anything. I mean, I know you only get one of those in this town, but... Alright, what did you have? I guess this makes sense, all things considered. Varmint rifles aren't that great. Neither are the 9mm pistols, to be fair, but... That's a new follower. And who is it? Let's just find out here. My computer wants to be helpful. Mr. Pupolas? Thank you for following, and I apologize in advance. Way, way in advance. You wouldn't think I wouldn't have to because it's my birthday, but trust me, it won't be my birthday forever, and at that point, I will do something to make you angry with me. For now, though, enjoy. Not being self-defeating, it's just called honesty. You know, it's so hard to tell sometimes now. Somebody actually pointed this out to me. Apparently this was an update. This isn't to diminish the follow that we just got, but apparently I was told that crazy night we had with Final Fantasy IX and the, like, 28 new followers we got or something ridiculous. Apparently there was an update to the Twitch app. It now recommends streamers to you based on things that you're doing at the time. It's just a general consensus of, like, well, you like these things, you might like watching this guy. So even if those people weren't actually in the chat and engaging with people, I still see that as a good thing, and I'll tell you why. it means for some reason, some inexplicable bit of analytics data, Twitch thinks I'm worth mention. I'm worth note on some level, and that's kinda reassuring. Maybe it's all of the cool regulars in here that have been subscribing. Thank you again for that, by the way. Maybe it's the fact that I've been able to play more recent stuff lately. Or maybe it's just the kinds of things that I play. Maybe it's because I've been using community tags now. Who knows what it is? I'm just glad it's happening. Who knows? Maybe some of those people will start popping their heads into my streams going like, you know, what does this guy actually do? I never checked. Huh, looks like the recommendation was correct. What did we pick up there? Yeah, let's do a little maintenance here. It's not repair anymore, it's just maintain. It's over the spot where we start getting damage boosts, and now it's just, this is a top-notch gun, and we're using parts from other guns that we find off of the bandits to keep it in tip-top shape. And speaking of keeping your tools in tip-top shape, after I drink another delicious Sunset Sarsaparilla, of course. Gotta keep your health up. Oh, this guy. Mojave Express delivery order, 4 of 6. 4 of 6? We have 6 of 6. There are other couriers out there that we may be able to find these from. I forgot about this. Okay, so first up, let's use science here. Yes. Let's run the bypass, because we've got 55. Now let's try to fix it with repair. 35 or higher. Yes! We had exactly the stats we needed, and we're not even level 4 yet. Nice, nice, nice. Companion protocol begin. Ed E has given you the enhanced sensors perk. We're actually, before we even go into the inn, we're already going to have our laser-toting buddy. This is awesome. And this is why perception is the dump stat. Because we're nowhere close to being able to hit this guy. Like, there's no way we would know this dude is over here. But because of Eddie and the perk that he gives us, if we go to our perks here, just ignore what you just saw. While Eddie is a companion, the player can detect enemies at an increased range. Additionally, enemies will appear on the player's compass and can be targeted in VATS even when cloaked. So yeah, that's what he does. That's why you don't really need those stats if you're going to keep this guy around for a while. He's a great little companion. He shoots lasers at people. He makes up for an entire stat in your inventory, allowing you to put it in more important things that you like. In my case, charisma and intelligence, because I love skill points. Hi, buddy. Oh. Here we go. That's a bit of a better shot. 5 steps to the right, and all of a sudden we have a 95% hit chance. Go figure. Yeah, now we're in enemy territory. This might be the right time to swap over to our shotgun, I think. Ooh, Stimpak. How incredibly generous of you. And this is why I love science. Just get in anywhere you want. Alright, what are you hiding from me? Any possible way to make this one easier? We did so well on the first one. I want to keep this streak going, please. Yeah, oh, didn't even see that one. It's being awfully generous with us on this. I've had situations where I just got rid of every bad answer and there was only one thing left. I'm surprised it didn't just give it to me at that point. Maybe they didn't expect it to happen or something. Damn, that's good. We pretty much eliminated the right side of bad keywords, so melting, flowing, origins, carrier, burning, testing, and putting. Oh, and physics. Physics is not it. 1 out of 7 correct. P-H-Y-S-I-C-S. How about melting? Okay, 3 correct. Flowing. That's... Ooh. Alright, well at least we have something to work with here. Burning. Melting. Testing. Physics. Putting. Yeah, this is the only possible word that could work. Bingo! No biggie. We always cut it close, and it figures it's only on streams that happens, too. This is putting up a good show. Oh, I want to show this off. If you're not smart about this, and you get off the terminal, you know this door is going to open, so you immediately turn around and you go, yeah, let's go in here. And then you just trap yourself behind the door. Rookie mistake. It's happened to me more than once when I wasn't paying attention. And it's quite entertaining what happens. It's like, what? How do we fix this problem? Oh. Aye. Oh, thank you, Eddie. I love the little victory theme he plays whenever he takes down an enemy. Hey, what's a robot doing? The only downside to that is I don't get the experience for it. Man, does he help with my perception. So I'll keep him around anyway. You earn your keep, little guy. Just don't take too much experience from me. I did take the skilled perk after all, so I need all the help I can get. Gonna take these med-X for a specific NPC later. If I remember correct, I always forget to use Rad-X. I know that it's useful, but, well, I mean, it doesn't weigh anything. Might as well, right? Bobby pin. 2 stim packs. Don't think I need the blood bag for anything, and those mentats can just be sold. And unfortunately, I don't have enough lockpick skill, so that's gonna have to wait for now. Come on, Eddie. Let's go show these bandits what for. They decide to show their face anyway. I mean, we can take the stealthy route about this, but this guy, well, we can discuss tactics with him. Wait. No? Can I talk to him? Inventory. Keep distance. Back up. Be aggressive. Stim pack. Wait here. You know what, Eddie? Stand in exactly this spot, and you wait here. Hey. Don't you be messing with my buddy. I just fixed that thing. You're not gonna break it again already. The first thing they see is the robot. They don't even realize I'm there until it's too late, and I'm the thing they actually have to be worried about. Alright. I wonder, should I be picking up these dollars? I've never found a use for them in my limited experience of the story. Like, does the NCR actually accept them? Because anytime I've been around their camps, they've given me nothing but, they've accepted bottle caps for different things. Couple more caps. Any star caps? Find something special from me? No? I know they're out there somewhere. Also pre-war money. It's weightless, so you may as well, right? Anything else? Girl's gotta have her teddy bear on her journey with her. It's just a thing. Don't judge. Yeah, you watch this hallway. I have a problem I need to go solve. The problem is the fact that the guy in this hallway exists. Alright, well, jig's up. Okay. Yeah, no. Don't you dare tell your friends what's happening over here. Okay, well, not the best solution on Earth. Oh, by the way, we found dog meat. Not the super good dog meat, but we found dog meat. NCR money, you need it. Okay. And again, it's weightless, so may as well anyway. Yeah, shoot. I'm gonna need 3 sunset sarsaparillas for this. It's a lot of freaking health. That's over and done with, though. Perhaps we can be subtle about this?
I don't suppose you came here to rescue me. I'd cross my fingers, but my hands are numb.
Who are you?
Well, I'm Deputy Beagle, and I'm being held hostage. Can you imagine? I'd be most grateful if you would set me free.
How'd you end up being a hostage?
I must say it's been the low point of my career in law.
Right, we were supposed to talk to people in the inn first.
And murdered my sister and her husband, the sheriff, in bed while I was sleeping in the office.
Oh.
I watched them for a bit.
I never knew that about this guy.
And arrest a lot of them, taking careful notes as I watched. To my dismay, they found me while I waited in the shadows and brought me here.
I'll set you free now.
Oh, that's just marvelous. I think I'll be making my way outside now. The air's a little close in here.
If you try to run away instead of fighting at my side, I'll kill you myself.
Oh, why, of course. I'd never let you fight my kidnappers with my help, but without it. You lead the way.
It's a little extra experience, and hey, it sounds like something my character would do in this situation. Or any character would... Uh-oh. Oh shit, he's actually going for it. Yeah, right now is shut. I'm stuck. I pressed the wrong buttons. Shit. Limb damage. Also, this is a fun looking effect, isn't it? Okay. Right. So, you got a flamethrower? Oh, that's cute. Looky what I got. Where's your buddy? Little do they know what's waiting for them out there. Look at that guy fly. Well, come on then. Eddie! Come on, buddy, follow me. We gotta go help the sheriff. Deputy Beagle's in trouble. Where'd they go? Shoot. No. Reload. Oops. Yep. Redo all of that. Every single bit of that. Nope, can't lose that guy. He's got way too many quests we need to do. Maybe I should have sent him home after all. I was trying to be good at the game. Rewind space-time, as somebody as I follow on YouTube once said. On the plus side, I get to show that it's not a fluke that I've been getting all of these correct. I at least want to play up to the point where we solve Deputy Beagle's issues. And then we'll switch games for tonight. I still have other things I want to get around to playing. Like I promised at the start of this. Well, there you go. There's that first save scum of this playthrough. Alright. Banning. Nope, not going to give it to me on the first try. General? Would that work? Nope. Meeting. Bingo! Meeting works. What do you plan on playing? Oh, just other things that I enjoy. I mean, it's my birthday. I kind of want to be coy about it and just hide some of the games, like show them as they come. Or, I don't know. Would you guys really like to know, or do you think it's more fun that way?
Who's there?
Well, why don't you turn the corner and find out, dummy? Nope, Eddie's not as patient as I am. You take the one on the right, I'll get the one on the left. Damn, he actually got him. That plan worked out perfectly. Okay. Now that I've been told that money actually means something, I'll stockpile as much of it as I can possibly get. So one thing I forgot to do was go back to those guys again. There we go, there's a sunset star. It's like they said, they pop up in the weirdest places. And I know some places they tend to show up. One of them was in here. That's why I was confused a little earlier. It's like, well, I guess the random generation just didn't want to work with me this time. But no, that is consistent. Personally, I'm curious myself. Next game will, well, in that case, next game will be Etrian Odyssey 3. I know it's another RPG, and I know it's also going to be something we're playing for a while, but that's kind of the point. I like games I can get invested in a little bit. Don't need any of that. We'll need these, though. And I'll take you, because you're no weight. Gonna repair you. Keep the gun in tip-top shape. There's gotta be a mod for that. Takes weapon damage out of the game altogether. Doesn't make it a factor, but then again, it's... You have less reason to actually search through enemies, you know? Cheapens that a little bit. Alright, Eddie. Let's try this again. You wait here. I'll just wait for this guy. I know he's going to turn this corner eventually. Yeah, out of all the Etrian Odysseys, 3 is my favorite. Best character classes, best... well, we'll talk about that when we get to it. For now, we've got a kidnapping to thwart. Hostage situation to resolve. I don't get many chances to be stealthy, but when I see them come up... I don't want to bring him in danger is the thing. If I start the fight up there, it'll just cause problems for the dude. Also, your stream is good luck. Figured out a puzzle. Nice, man. You were whacking away at it for a while. Solution just wasn't coming to you, one of those. If nothing else, Eddie will be a good distraction there. Enemies come out the front trying to catch me. Wait, shh. Everybody be quiet. Listen. I think I hear footsteps. And... got him! Sneak attack. Oh. Oh no! Ah, oh, stupid thing. He went down behind the wall. Man, just crush all my hopes and dreams, why don't you? Alright, I'm officially done with these guys' shit. You know, I think I'll solve this kidnapping, because they won't start shooting at him until he starts moving around, right? He won't be a viable target until that point. You know, 25 DPS, 34 DPS. Well, I know what I'm using. I was overthinking it. You know, what I've learned from playing my investigator character in Pathfinder, it's the best solutions are usually the ones that are the simplest. Dramatically, it might not be what leads you to your ultimate answer, but it's worth following them anyway. They might give you clues. Yeah. Come on, then. I know you're there. Show your face and we'll solve this problem like men. And women. And women who dress like men. There goes that guy. Did he beat both of them? Eddie, you're a monster! I never really realized how good this guy was in a fight. I mean, I didn't realize laser weapons were that strong. Maybe it's just the armor they're wearing or something. Well, that just leaves one guy. We're doing way better than we were last time. I'll say that much. Honey, I'm home. What? How are you already dead? Did somebody stage a mutiny in this room when I wasn't looking? My lord. Hey, leather armor. Take that incinerator. All the flamer stuff. Yeah, so now we have the incinerator, which in this case will be our giant weapon. Fire is useful from what I remember. It's a damage over time, and then you can pepper them with other weapons. And one extra damage threshold. We were actually losing defense from that. Good thing it's back to where it was. What else are you hiding from me in here, I wonder? I never took a really good look around this room. Metal cooking pots, cans, anything in the garbage? I'm not above getting it. Plates, cups, these are all good stuff for a household. I just don't have the pack for it with this character. Well, if nothing else, we'll always have Sunset Sarsaparilla. That was one of their abandoned advertising campaigns. Yeah, I'll get to you in a second, buddy. Just over here taking the pilot lights out of ovens and whatnot. I'll clear out the room and then I'll get to you. Vodka, wine, nothing I could use. Beer, scotch, whiskey, atomic cocktails, those are great. It's just I hate rads. I don't like my character being corrupted in any way, if that makes sense. You were spending time explaining a Doctor Who reference and he died of starvation. Shit, I told you not to play on hardcore mode, man. Did you listen to me? No, sometimes your word just isn't good enough for people. Yeah, we've already heard this story. I just want to ask it because it makes sense for the character. Don't you run away. We get extra experience for succeeding at that check, because it requires a pretty high stat. Well, a decently high stat anyway. There's another one if you actually know who he is, and like if you already talk to people in the inn beforehand, in the hotel, come back and talk to him, there's a 40 speech check where he can tell you where the bandits went to before you even release him. And of course, I've got 40 speech. It's not something I take advantage of because it seems a little mean, but like, it seems a bit out of character for the characters I like to play, but there you go. You can do it if you want to. If you want to play that kind of guy. You having fun over here, Beagle?
Well, that was quite an adventure. We taught those convicts a thing or two, didn't we? Breaking myself.
I mean, they were already dead, but sure. I know you're going to embellish the story anyway, so why bring you down now?
Problem is, there's still no law in Prim. What are we to do the next time ruffians menace us and hold us hostage?
What are you talking about? You're the sheriff now.
Oh no, I'm just a deputy, and I can't be a deputy without a sheriff. It's called chain of command.
Well, what are the qualifications for a sheriff?
It should be someone brave like you, but more of a homebody. Someone who'll settle down.
Your destiny is elsewhere, friend.
Talking about someone in the prison named Myers who has some experience as a sheriff. May be a good choice. Also, with the NCR so close by, you may be able to get them to take over the town. Not sure why they haven't helped out already.
Low on manpower, that's why. I'll help bring law and order back to Prim.
You will? That's just marvelous. I'll start thinking up questions for the interview. The sheriff that was incarcerated up at NCRCF may be a good choice. May be able to convince that NCR guy across the road to take the town under his wing. Although martial law doesn't sound so fun.
I mean, there's another solution to this problem. Eddie knows what I'm talking about. He's also a fellow robot. But we'll talk about that as it comes. I mean, I have the science skill to go with the third solution. I've never been able to do the things that make Deputy Beagle happy. Because I'm always vilified by the powder gangers, there's no way for me to go to the correctional facility, talk to the guy in there, and solve this problem. Like, to get an actual human sheriff in here that isn't the NCRF. The way I play this game, Deputy Beagle is destined to become just a beagle. But at least I can do this in such a way. Hang on. Who's over here that I missed? Why is there one light turned on? Oh yeah, there are things up here that I need to address. I mean, we could just move on to the next game now, but I'm in the loop now. Kind of want to go through the whole set here. What's my science stat again? I pump this up as high as it could possibly go. Stats. Skills. Science is at 55, which is in fact enough for this. There's a couple things we can do right now. Go to the casino. Drum roll, please, as the loading screen comes in.
I don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell.
Who are you?
Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost.
Hey, about that, I'm a courier with the Mojave Express.
Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say.
Yeah, it's not about that. I lost a package I was supposed to deliver.
I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me?
Yeah, where'd I put that damn thing? Ah, here it is. What can you tell me about this job?
Oh, you're talking about one of them packages. That job had strange written all over, but we couldn't turn down the caps.
what was strange about it.
That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled. Hope a storm from the divide skins him alive. Well, that's where you came in.
I have several questions, but first off, he canceled?
Yeah, I got this look when he saw you next down on the courier list. His expression turned right around. Asked me if your name was for real. I said, sure as lack of rain, you were still kicking. Then he turned down the job, just like that. I asked if he was sure it was good money. No, let Courier 6 carry the package. That's what he said. Like the Mojaves sort you out or something. Then he just up and walked out.
Huh. Do you know who he was? Where he went?
No idea. Sounds like you two had a history for him to act like that. And turn down the money, too.
Sounds like he knows something.
In that package of yours. Maybe he thought your name was bad luck. Enough for me to say.
Cowboy robot. We've met a cowboy robot. Granted, we're about to meet another one, but that's beside the point. Anyway, some men stole my package. A man in a checkered suit and some thugs. Did they pass this way?
Well, now that you mentioned it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Con misfits. They was talking about a chip.
Yeah, about that chip. One of those men shot me. I need to know the best way to get to them.
Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on them, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going.
Well, alright then. I'd actually like to ask about something else.
I guess I don't have anywhere better to be.
Some more about the delivery I was supposed to make. Now, how can I help bring rule of law back to Prim?
Now, your guess is as good as mine. You might luck upon someone who's a natural-born sheriff. I heard of one fellow what got himself locked in that NCR jailhouse up I-15.
Yeah, that guy seems to be pretty famous around here.
Sheriff's a sheriff. I imagine the NCR would be able to bring some law to the town, too. But from what I've seen, they barely got the firepower to protect themselves.
I can fix this. Do you have anything for sale?
Sure, have a look.
What has he got to buy here? I mean, I gotta collect all these NCR bucks. Won't need my 56 rounds, though. You can have all of those. Blood pack I apparently need for later. What else? Don't think I'm gonna get to a fireplace anytime soon. Fixing things, flamer fuel, gecko eggs, gecko hide I can sell. The meat I'll turn into steaks later, because they're slightly more valuable. Mentats are yours, pre-war money is yours. I'll hold on to the purified water. It's good healing, what can I say? And it's useful in a lot of recipes. And that's that, I think. Now, what are you going to offer me in return? 2 spades, 4 of diamonds. He's actually got a lot of cards, I'm impressed. I might have a full deck before I know it. Oh, baseball bat with nails in it. Bladed gauntlet. Oof. From the Gunrunner's arsenal. That's why it's so expensive. Although I'm pretty sure that icon is not supposed to be there. Pip OS error. File not found. They knew people were going to mod this game. They just decided to put something in there that would cover it. I'll take a stim pack. Today's physician. Ever need to fix problems with my bones? Sure, I'll take that. Thank you.
Pleasure doing business with you.
What about Prim Slim? Could he be sheriff?
Well, I guess I never thought of that. I guess he could be sheriff. If you think he could be reprogrammed for it.
Oh, of course he can. Anything can be pre-programmed if you have a high enough science skill.
Bye.
And I think this is actually the optimal solution. This isn't the only thing you can do with Prim Slim, though. Look at this broken case right here. Vance's gun. The 9mm submachine gun preserved in the glass case to the left of this plaque is the actual weapon Vance carried in a paper-wrapped box under some suitcases in the trunk of his car during his and Vicky's crime spree. Never fired, and luckily untouched by the hail of bullets that ended its notorious owner's life. The weapon's mint condition inspires dread in all who look upon it. Experts speculate that Vance might have killed as many as 50 people if he ever fired the gun, so long as his aim was exact and he was starting off with a full clip, or even more if he had additional ammo clips and remembered to reload. One of those, they're really stretching for this. I'd tell you the entire tale of Vicky and Vance, but I think Prim Slim will do it for me.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum.
Who are you?
Prim Slim at your service. Authentic cowpoke and official spokesspot of the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum. Yeehaw!
Ugh, that artifacting on the voice. That's a right word for it, right? No, that's in images. The, distortion. I know my words. Again, English. Do you know that Vance's gun is missing?
Just mosey on over to the display case and you'll see it plain as day. Quite a piece of that gun. Mint condition, never fired.
Scan your data registry. You've been hacked.
Well, look at that. I happened across this data file locked away in an isolated subsystem.
So now we're on the hunt for Prim Slim's gun. Or, no, not... Well, I mean, he's the one who guards it, but there's a note? Map added? I never noticed this. Hold on a moment. Hold. I never noticed that before. Data. Canyon wreckage. Wait a minute. Okay, those are pointing me to the casino. But, hold on, wait a minute. Something's wrong here. What do you mean a map icon has been added? I don't understand. What? Wait a minute. Let's hop on out of this place. Does it actually tell me where I can find this thing? I never noticed this before. Is it in the second floor, or...? No, it's way off over there. That's not anything. Well, that sucks. Damn, for a second I thought they were going to make it really easy on me. If you go to into your miscellaneous section, show active quest notes. Show all notes. Prim Slim corrupted memory block. Is it still there? Yep, it's here, Sam. Well, hot damn, let's grab it and go. Howdy, partners. Welcome to the Vicky and Vance Casino and Museum. Can you shut that thing up, Pauline? Sure thing, honey. You grab the gun and we'll get going. Please do not touch the exhibits. I almost got it. I'll wipe the memory file as well. Okay, let's get going. I'm gonna stick this bad boy in my safe until we are ready. Alright, once I'm done with this memory block, we'll head back to West Side until we're ready to go. Someone in the town, perhaps? Also, welcome back, Dark Lord. A man and a woman, you say. Stick it in the safe, you say. Gun, you say. You say. Alright. So, it might have been someone in the town. And because everybody's stuck in the hotel currently, this would probably be the best opportunity we've got to go poking around houses. Doesn't lower my karma unless we take anything. Also, sup? God, it's been... I never remember your name. Nice the Guardian? Nice the Guardian. Thank you for the warm. Thank you for the birthday wishes, man. Welcome to the chat. Let's see here. Does anybody have a safe? Nothing in there. I mean, I did say I would bring Law back to Prim here. Nope. No safe hidden in this house. At any given point, this could all blow up in my face if we do the wrong thing in the wrong spot. Because technically what we're doing right now can get in trouble if we're witnessed by any little thing. And considering how buggy open world games can be sometimes... Hang on a second. Use with a little bit of light. Help with this time problem we got here. Put it in the safe. Who owns a safe in this town? It's 2 houses down. And that just leaves 2 to go. Who is the culprit of this? Pauline, they said. Who is Pauline? Have we met a person named that? That's the only clue we've got about as to who the owners of this safe are. Also, wow. I assume that was the mayor before we got here? I mean, I know who did that, and I've got the weapon that did that. I've never actually poked around in these places. I'm actually seeing things that I've never seen before. Nobody seems to care what's in their mailbox at the very least. Tales of chivalry. Sup, Gecko? Welcome to the chat once again. I don't think there's a safe in any of these houses. Our culprits are a little farther out than I thought. Yeah, all these footlockers are empty. The cabinets don't have anything in them. And me without the ability to open up, to lockpick things. Because I think I know the safe that we're talking about. If you have gun, then who was phone? I don't know. We'll have to find it to figure out. Then again, my perception is to shit right now, so maybe I won't be able to figure this out. And of all the mysteries you solve over the course of this game's story, that is one that will probably remain a mystery. Talk about skeletons in the closet, wow. Yeah, welcome to the wasteland, Arbok. Thank you, Dark Lord. Like I said, thanks for the happy birthday wishes. You can't solve some people are just bound and determined to be utterly crazy. Bonus is we're all reasonable people in this room, so no point sweating the small stuff. They're not winning this fight quite yet. We haven't given up all of our ground. Alright, second floor. a whole bunch of other guys up here. And once we get rid of them, we will have solved the convict problem in this town. Is it just me, is there a little dark in this place, you know? Seems like we could use a bit more light. Either that or I haven't been... You know what? I'm gonna go back downstairs. I'm gonna wait till day, because that... I think, in general, if it's at nighttime, even interiors are a little darker for some reason. So we're gonna come down here where it's safe. And we only have to wait about, like, what, 2 hours? Yeah. Okay. No, you can't. I'm not saying you can, Dark Lord. But the point is, you and I realize that. So we'll always have an edge over the people that don't. That's what I'm getting at. Now, like you said yourself, nobody likes talking about politics, so... That slowdown is awesome. Little audio effects like that, they can make or break an experience. Excuse you. I'm gaining experience over here. Do you mind terribly? Where's this other guy? Hmm? Where'd he go? Probably use another gun by now. Stim pack. Oh, goodness me. My character's a little bit in trouble right now. I forgot that expression when she's in trouble. Yeah, let's do 4 there. Just make sure my health generation lasts long enough. Should I watch Samurai Jack? From everything I've heard about it, yes. I have not yet, so I can't give it to you 100%, but as I understand it, the reboot is absolutely fantastic. Drink your sarsaparilla. I did! And I just happened to get another star cap out of it. And a level up! Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Right, okay, time to start pumping points in lockpick. We're gonna need it eventually. Now what do I take? See, I want chercher la femme, or femme, or however you say that, but educated is also really good. Like, those extra skill points add up very quickly. Double the bonus from reading magazines and 1 additional point from skill books. Or retention. Lasts 3 times as long. I'm not sure how much I like retention. That seems like a little bit not good, for lack of better words. Yeah, I'm gonna take educated. I love a character that's able to accelerate faster and faster, and they recommend you take that early, so hey, more than happy to oblige. It's light, so why not? For a second, I thought that was a rolling pin stuck in the trash can. I got really confused for a moment. Like, what's the story in this room? What are you hiding from me? Anything here? Anything there? Anything to eat? I mean, I'm not playing survival mode, so I don't terribly care, unless it's Sunset Sarsaparilla, but... Using mods? Just a few. Very small ones. Nothing like Tale of Two Wastelands, which drastically changes the entire experience. Just small things. more aesthetic changes than anything else. Little extra bits of armor and whatnot. Sure, I'll take that. Pre-war bonnet. Because, you know... Oh, I'm actually still wearing the sheriff costume. I didn't realize this. No wonder I've been taking so much damage. I was gonna say, don't want the uniform... Can't let the uniform get dirty all the time. Now that I know what that is, it's actively going to bug me. I just thought that was like part of the dress that kept showing up in the camera. I never put 2 and 2 together with that. Hey, more Sunset Sarsaparilla. Just sitting there in the cabinet. It's almost like it was put there intentionally. That's weird. I mean, well, I don't know why I'm being coy about it. You guys have already heard the bit of lore related to that. I know about the female model one. That's the thing. I haven't actually modded any of the character models in this game. Hold up. We got a ransom note here in this room. No, don't worry about that. Data. Ransom note. Mr. Peterson. If you want to see your wife alive again, bring the cash in small unmarked bills to the Bison Steve on Tuesday. So, we're looking for someone named Mr. Peterson, and we're looking for a woman named Pauline. Mr. Peterson and Pauline, they are both related to this place somehow. Also a gun cabinet. Who knows what inside? You always get excited when you see things like armor trunk or gun cabinet, you know? Especially in a game like this where every single detail is useful. Put that away. What kind of town? What was I gonna do? Items. Weapons. Right, I was gonna put all of this together. Actually, that gun doesn't require any maintenance at all. What about our apparel? Anything we can maintain or wear or do anything with, really? Best storytelling technique. Who needs subtle environmental cues? Oh, audio logs. Sorry, I didn't read that full sentiment. Alright, here we go. Our first actual attempt at lockpicking something. And we get our right on our first try. It's like I'm playing Skyrim again. Man, I don't know what, but something went down in this room. Somebody was partying a little too hard before the apocalypse. Scratch that. A lot of money in here. And with this much Med-X, yeah, a little... Hi. It's nice to see you too. Little just turned into a lot. Ooh, switchblade. You don't start finding those until this part of the game, and it's a very decent little melee weapon if we ever need one. But there's also one other thing we need to find. If we go upstairs... Or are we already upstairs? Yes we are, otherwise we wouldn't have access to that door. So where is this place? There's a particular room we can poke our nose into. It'll allow us to see downstairs. And it'll also have extra weapons inside of it. If we do a little bit of 3D platforming in order to... Wait, what? Wait, what? I'm getting worried here. Are we stuck in an infinite loop? Okay, there we are. Now we're on the second floor. Okay. Whew, breathe. We have not, in fact, entered the Twilight Zone yet. It's not from a lack of trying, either. I'll touch the door all I want. I don't care what your robots say. Be honest with me, how many people actually got that joke? I'm not sure if that reference worked with anybody out there. Also, apparently we missed the NPC who had the key on him. One of these guys knows how to get into that gun cabinet. Otherwise, we have to open it up using lockpicking. Oh. Hi. Didn't see you there before. Let's get to a nice illuminated spot so I can show this off. There's something I noticed about the way fans handle outfits in these games versus the way the company itself handles outfits. So, let's say I'm wearing this item, the sexy sleepwear. Something specifically designed to be fan service, even in the context of the game. If you move the camera in a particular fashion, they cover it up. There's nothing down there. Like, it's just, they pull a Smash Brothers. It's just legs sticking out of this amorphous mass of polygons. The maid costume, on the other hand, while I'm not going to show it, they did do something down there. You know, I'm trying to get partner status over here. Don't be mad at me. It's just I'm trying to secure a future. Gotta stay in the good graces here. Says the guy who's paying somebody $30 to make a panty raid emote right now. Good role model over here. Alright. Which one of you chuckleheads has my key? Not you. How about you? A whetstone. Well, you've got money at the very least. Wait, did I just take your gun? I don't need that. You can have it. My gun's already as good as it's gonna get. That's a new follower. But what is their name? I guess we'll find out here in a second. Good Hunter 95. Thanks for the follow, man, and I apologize in advance. Utterly and profusely. As harshly as I possibly can. One question for my Skyrim stream. That mod or not? Yes. If the question is Macho Man or no Macho Man, always go Macho Man. I mean, what can I say? It's the cream of the crop. You can't not play with that mod. It's practically required. You actually can't get the true ending unless you play with Macho Man dragons. This is true gamer facts. Did you know gaming? Elliot, hit me up over here, man. You just launched a new channel. I'm sure you need the extra talent. Not that I need the extra work, but... I'm just saying, my voice is available. You think I do... I'm willing to do audiobooks. You think I wouldn't be willing to do some voiceover for a field that I actually enjoy? Not that Whatthefnu. Wait a second. I recognize that acronym, and I think I know what you're talking about. I mean, it's one of those things, if you want to, sure. Technically, yes, it makes... God, it scares the hell out of me sometimes when I'm just in the middle of a conversation. Who's that new follower? Who's that Pokemon? It's MX Brizzly 17. MX Brizzly 17. Sorry. Thank you for the follow, man. I apologize in advance. Actually, I need to apologize for past events. It was the worst example of a Pokemon cry I think I've ever heard in my life. Alright, we got our key. Time to go upstairs. I'm not trying to be a partner, so just be careful. Like, even if you're not trying to win promotion points, it's still... Even if you're not trying to turn Twitch into your career, it's just a fun thing to do on the side. It's just... Twitch is really weird about that kind of thing. Not quite YouTube levels, but they're weird about it. Some things they seem to be okay with, some things they're not. It just seems to all be based on who you get during that particular day. How they feel about what they see on your channel at the time. Why not? It's a better melee weapon than what we've got anyway. What did we have before? The baseball bat? We got a home run with a gecko. This thing has served its purpose. Can I repair this caravan shotgun with my single shotgun? No. Well then, which has better damage? Damage 4.8 times 7, 17 DPS, 226 DPS. Damn, that's not even a contest. By the way, one of the DLCs lets you start the game with a caravan shotgun, which is it's a little ridiculous. This is a pretty good weapon. Another follower? Oh my god, is it another one of those nights? Please let it be so. What's going on right now? Aston Fry, thank you for following, and I apologize in advance. You don't think I have to, but I do. I really, really do. Please tell me some of you are in the chat. Otherwise, Space Corps is going to have a field day tonight. Or I guess a star day? A space day? I don't know, just whack space on the front of anything and it immediately sounds cooler. Space pizza, space stream. See this gun I'm holding? It's now a space gun. It's like a gun, but in space. It's just like a regular gun. It can't actually function because it's lacking the oxygen it needs for the fire to fire. I actually forgot to open up this room when I first came in here. Oh, actually put that back. Dirty water is not going to help us. Rads are not fun. I mean, we can purify it if we have the right materials, but survival's not the best stat I've got right now. So, there we go. I have it all together now. All I need now is one more item, and we will have all the tools we need. The first leg of this maid's journey will almost be done. We've got an iron, a vacuum cleaner, a Braxo cleaner, and we have detergent. All we need now is a plunger, and we're good to go. We will be ready for every possible challenge we could come across. I mean, I did forget my towel, but we'll have to make do here. Yep. That's that for that. The floor is all cleared out, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done. Any mod ideas other than Randy? I mean... Oh... What's the mod that was made by that guy who actually wanted a job at Bethesda? He was like a 13-year-old, and he made the whole thing himself to prove that he could. And then there's Sky UI, of course. Just some things that are considered essential. Bug fixes, of course. Download those. Every single one you can find, if you can. Where is he? It's all the way over here? I'll be dead by the time I get there. Don't worry, I wasn't going to suggest it, Dark Lord. I know better. That's actually one of my rules of chat, actually. You've heard me use that phrase before. In fact, I mentioned it during the Diablo stream not too long ago. 3 things you don't bring up on the internet is politics, religion, and fan bases. Just any fan base. It doesn't matter which one. Anything people are furiously passionate about, don't talk about because it will inevitably lead to arguments and hurt feelings about God knows what, some stupid thing that ultimately doesn't matter. My guns get jammed a lot. My gun stat is higher than it ever was in any of my other playthroughs. The HD Cabbages mod. A+. Good effort. Uh-oh. Hey, we actually found the roller coaster cart itself. El Diablo, it says. Well, there aren't any items out here. It was just kind of cool to find that little piece. Oh, that's the easy way down. Alright, time to go solve the problem of this town's sheriff. Wait, no. No. I remember what I was going to do. See, I said like an hour ago we were going to move on to Etrian Odyssey 3 soon. And then I just kept playing more Fallout. What can I say? I love this game. And this is the problem with doing a stream like this. Like, yeah, it's a birthday celebration. I want to play a whole bunch of games that I like. But I like this one so much, I just want to keep playing it. So... Alright. I wonder if this plan of mine will go through. I want to do things my way here. Now, I have no plans of actually helping out the NCR become the lawbringers for Prim. No aspirations for this. However, they still need help taking care of the Powder Ganger problem. Using the quest line here, I can send more troops their way. This is something that can happen. Like, I think first I have to talk to the lieutenant in here, Lieutenant Hayes. See you later, Gecko. Thanks for coming tonight, man.
Yeah.
Prim is in dire need of some real law.
We know Prim is a great strategic point, and we aren't blind to the needs of the town, but we're barely holding our own against the Powder Gangers. We don't have the guns or the personnel needed to carry out our mission, much less take on defending this town as well.
What do you need to take over protecting the town?
What we need more than anything is bodies. If we had just one more squad, we could easily install a sheriff and still handle our primary objective of protecting the interstate south of here. If you'd like to see the NCR include protection of Prim and its duties, then you'll have to get some more troops up here. Knight at Mojave Outpost may be able to help.
Alright.
Ma'am.
Sounds like a plan to me. Well, half of a plan, anyway. I plan on sending more troops to that guy so they can do something about the Powder Ganger problem. But I have no intentions of them taking over law in Prim. That's Prim Slim's job. But hey, this way those troops will be put to good use. They're where they're needed right now, you know? Should I just take pot shots here? Like, these cans are just sitting on the top of the car. Like, this seems eerily reminiscent of where we were at the start of this journey. Aww. Oh, I got one of them. Hee hee. What's this? True police stories. I'll take it. The character might need skills like that eventually. You know, I could keep going with this, but I did promise a second game would happen tonight, if not a third, so... And that game is also really, really engrossing, and I kind of want to hop into it. You know what? Let's not end the party quite yet. I do have to turn in for tonight, because I've got a lot of things I need to do tomorrow, and tonight as well, but that's beside the point. But... how's about we play the other game I promised tonight on Sunday? That'll be Sunday's show instead of more Slime Rancher. We can just play some Etrian Odyssey 3 for fun. Do a party all week, baby. I said that something else is going to happen next weekend anyway, so we can just bring it all together like that. So, yeah. That's Fallout New Vegas, everybody. That's most of any particular playthrough that I end up seeing. I love the opening to this game. I'm pretty sure I'll love the rest of it if I ever get around to it. Which, who knows? Maybe if you guys want to know if I will see the rest of it. What are the initial reactions here? That'll bring us to the end of that. Until next time, thank you all for coming out to this, and join us again on Sunday for, I guess, some Etrian Odyssey. Till then, I'm Whatthefnu. Later, everybody. Oh, wait. How many people are actually here right now? This is a good question to ask. 11 people. Alright, so we could actually conceivably do a raid tonight, if y'all are interested. Who's live right now? Ooh. How do you guys... You know, we missed our opportunity to do this the other night. I think... What would be the raid message for his stream? Send some people in another direction. Common courtesy, do some networking, build some friends. Yes, build some friends, not make them, build them. They're all artificial. They're people on the internet after all. They clearly don't have lives of their own to worry about. Alright, let's pause that so I don't have to worry about too many... Yeah, NCS is also live right now. I didn't consider that. You know what? Sure. But what's the message is the question. What do we send? What do we say? Why is it giving me advertisements for tuning into my own stream? That's weird. Don't do that, Twitch. That's odd and strange, and I'm going to pause that because you don't deserve the money for that decision. Let's go with... What's something funny that happened tonight? Sure, just because of that one guy. Here we go. Everybody. Give it a second or two to catch up. Attack! Raid, my friends, raid! Also, Starliquin, welcome to the chat, just in time. Let's all go. Go, 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 pile in. Let's rush, hit it. Hit it, everybody, hit it. Oh, and also common courtesy, only one. Only send one message, don't force the raid. Please, please be careful
I'm not sure
about
what
this.
happened. I think they just...
Ash.
During that Future Foundation there earlier, so...
All we gotta do now is use this wireless device that Shirakuma gave us.
Hush.
All we gotta do now is ZL Leon. Z-Leon, Z-Leon.
I feel like I'm forgetting something right now.
Ring the bell first.
Oh no.
Toko, what is it?
Come on, guys, I'm not seeing enough hashtag boom headshots.
I've been thinking about this for a while, and contacting Future Foundation is
Right.
I know.
Game capture, display capture, so you guys can actually see.
No, I didn't mean that.
Did Senpai notice me? Did anybody see what we did?
Well, let's see here.
No, I don't think so.
What? Because you can't do anything. I'm setting it up for you. Just wait a minute, will you?
Well, that's a shame. Alright, well, we tried. NCS is a cool dude anyway, so it's worth it to be at his stream. Thank you all for hopping into this tonight. And wait a second. Final sub count for the follower count for the night, just so I can update this. Keep everybody posted. We are now at the grand total of 324. That's insane. Considering where we were about a week or two ago, damn, we have come so far. 324. All right. That's that for that. See everybody Sunday. Till then, I'm Whatthefnu. Later, everybody.